one of the things.
Huh. So again, the
Try on. Yeah.
126th session. Yours are red. I actually screwed up last week. Last week was 125, not 124.
Okay. I have to change all the notes.
I know, I'm sorry. We rejoin the Roses after having just defeated Thanadrin. And finding that as his light of 1,000 stars blind effect fades away, that you are not in the tundra as you recall it. You are in an extra dimensional maze. One from which it does not appear you can escape.
And time is fucky.
And yes, as you took inventory of your situation, Uhtred and Yanni noticed that the sun was visibly moving across the horizon. And Thanadrin had a explosive reincarnation as a lower tier Archon, and told you point blank that he was just there to distract you while the demiplane was erected around you. Basically, they couldn't chance that one of you would make your save against the plane shift, so they just created the plane around you.
Smart. Yeah.
Yeah. We are powerful.
And you do realize that this demiplane has a dimensional anchor effect. So any dimensional travel is not possible. That includes things like dimension door, teleport. So
I teleport the party out of the plane.
as well as all of your extra dimensional bags.
Right.
They're just nothing. Anything that's in them is just stuck
Yeah, no, your coin pouch,
in
your
them.
fuck coin pouch is just a coin pouch, just a little pouch.
It's got some coppers in it.
And your handy haversack, just a backpack that's mostly empty at this point.
Golf bag's got no swords in it.
Just the one.
Just one golf club.
Not an iron.
Sure is, Bill. Okay. Demiplane. Hey, magic voice. What do you know about planes?
I made one, but he knows more than me about them in general.
What do you know about demi more planes than are there?
37 knowledge planes. I scan our environs.
Got a 27.
Well, looking around. I mean, you know when you create a demiplane, it's a spell that you cast that takes a certain amount of time, longer than the duration of that battle. And it creates a finite space that has certain qualities and characteristics to it. Generally speaking, creating it around people is not something that you can do. Like you usually open it up and create it, and you put yourself in that space in the operation of creating it, but it's not something that you can usually create around somebody else.
Okay.
Aside from that, you're pretty sure the dimensional anchor aspect is also not something like it's something you can add in after the fact. It's not something that you can manifest as part of it. The fact that this was created in such short order, with such specificity, suggest that this, is probably heavily prepared ahead of time.
Mhm.
And probably something of a ritual or multicasters working at the same time, or. This is not just, this is not simple, this is advanced.
From the apocalyptic death cult. Yeah. You're in Jonestown.
We are in
We are in Jonestown.
You know,
You're in
yeah, this is.
As I said, Yanni did go up on the wall and look around, and he saw that there were 4 domes that. Peeked out above the maze type structure. The walls are about 20 feet tall.
Would this death cult? Who is their deity? Would they have help from their deity to do this if they are?
I think it's multi-deity, right? Because that's what the guy was saying.
Yeah, okay,
Multi-alignment.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, it seems like it could be divine, but it would be difficult to peg down who.
Gotcha. Does the dimensional anchor inhibit you from speaking with Mosin, inhibit you from speaking with your mother, inhibit you from speaking with Della?
I don't think so. If the dimensional anchor prohibit like contact entity or.
You assume it would primarily affect conjuration spells, the conjuration teleport, conjuration gate.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to summon something in or summon something out, but sending spells or evocation.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah, we could try to commune. I could think to my mom, let the spell if more just being like, Mom.
Yeah.
But she's not a helper.
Per se.
Yeah.
I don't think our gods are gonna help us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Trying to think
you
of
can
outside of
give me a knowledge religion.
I will do that.
What's that? You see the play. You want to play. What's the spirit?
43.
7:30.
Between your knowledge of the Tarrasque, your knowledge of the gods and the, what Thanadrin said in his hauntings and explanations to you. One, that the Tarrasque was created by them. And while you're not 100% on the particulars of which gods participated, it wasn't all of them, but it was several of them, and it wasn't just the bad ones.
Yeah.
You worship Mosin, who's the god of order, and he's kind of, he's one of the elder gods, where just the cardinal gods of the order, chaos, life, death, good and evil.
Yeah.
And they're pretty hands off. Your understanding is that it was the creation gods, their children, that created the Tarrasque. But you're fairly certain that a couple of Mosin's children participated in it.
This baby is my mom an old god?
She's a baby, dude.
He was a creation god.
The god's name is Baby. Not an old god.
But it's like baby from
Hey, baby.
It doesn't. What?
No, she's a combination of the goddess of life and the goddess of chaos.
The extinct goddess of life?
No.
Who's the extinct goddess?
What's a Kaylin?
Kaylin, she's the god of love and
Okay.
sacrifice.
Okay.
Gotcha.
God.
Gotcha. Delic. A Ragnarok.
I mean, I would assume the Tarrasque is not a good thing, because he likes to make money and the trash gets in the way of that.
Really obstructs commerce.
But I am a mere lowly mortal, I can't grasp the mind of God.
Well, one of the best ways to make money is through real estate, and they're not making more of it. So if the owners get wiped out,
Sure. Good old fashioned Tenderosi land grab.
Like Candle was like theory of land's finite and that's the like it would drove most of the 17th and 18th centuries were like we just need all of land. It's not mercantile.
Colonialism.
It wasn't colonialism, it was another term for it.
Mercantilism was, we're going to like restrict like
manifest destiny.
production from our colonial assets. And it's gonna be like raw material production, and it's like a vertically integrated economy, and we're gonna trade with other mercantile economies. That are doing the same thing, they're resource extracting, resource production, never shall the two meet.
Yeah, I'll think of it.
It didn't work out.
Did not, no, famously.
Yeah.
Here to attest to it. Okay. So, yeah, so then we get the sense that our deities are less involved in this. I mean, you mentioned Moses, you got in here, baby or delicate.
Well, you get the impression that deities might be invested in the Tarrasque, doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, they, and with Largo and his mom, there's a chance like she might care more about Largo than the Tarrasque doing what it's supposed to do. But then there's also that sort of whole,
You boy.
The gods can only interfere so much.
Yeah.
Does one work and one not?
And yeah, she'll probably not be inclined to interfere in the plans or schemes of the other god, but she's not directly involved in this, in the Tarrasque herself.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. So appealing to gods for assistance in escaping the plan or finding information about the plan, maybe not a good information path. I guess like, is it a better tactic to try and find a way out of the plan and
Yeah, I think
Or-
from the domes.
or dispel the plan?
Dispelling the plan would be a tall order, just given the way it was created,
Mhm.
because we don't really understand, like, ooh, how did they do this?
Gotcha.
So we can't see where the weave is tied in knots in order to untie the knots. I think we gotta, like, Yanni says there's domes. I think we go to the
Oh,
domes.
One is Walmart.
Yeah.
Largo, give me a perception check.
Perception modified by nothing except 3. 7.
Did you see Penny Soul?
Yeah. I
Perception is a
almost.
wisdom check. You should add 10.
Oh, okay. 17. Oh yeah, we had tears go on active. I wasn't sure if that was still up.
Could be, yeah.
Looking at the magic auras around you. You can see that the dimensional lock aura seems to be radiating from a point.
Okay.
Though you have no idea where that point is.
But
Judging by the vibrations of the aura,
yeah,
it's either that way or that way. Or since this is a Taurus, either way.
okay. So I relay that to the group.
So it's like, it's Galaga. If we walk far enough, we come back. It's, oh yeah, it's the Escher stairs. We talked about this last time.
Yeah, you go east, you'll end up west, you go north, you'll end up south. You go up, you'll end up coming back in.
Gotcha. All right. Can't argue with that.
You can always argue, but you might not win the argument.
Start arguing, I'm gonna end up. Bad. And not arguing. It was circular argument, circular logic, circular physics.
Yeah, we'll be in the kids.
Circular. Cartography. What did you call it? Or in the span?
And,
What did you say it is? It's the torus, a torus. So, yeah. Gotcha.
TORUS. The big donut.
Yeah.
Though this one is. It's 3D.
3D donut.
Yeah. We want
Some of these moves.
big donut.
Forbidden donut. Use this pre-paprika dusted plate. It's like my shit. Nice flavor.
you know, try.
You really got a hold of that one.
After a little bit of chat.
Mhm.
Johnny. Clears his throat. Says, guys, I only have like 7 minutes left of this. Maybe we wanna. Cause he's big.
Yeah. I look over and I say, pick a dome, Yanni.
He kneels down and pulls out like the tail of his gi, which at this point is like a 6 by 10 foot harp, and says, "Everybody hop on." Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I got one.
So y'all hop on the back of his gi and he like hikes it up. You're all kind of like crammed together in a makeshift like papoose. And he holds it up against his back, jumps to the top of one of the walls and starts running to the nearest dome. Largo passes gas.
Oh, yeah, just squish it. Yeah. We're all in a big battle going now.
You pass gas.
I did.
As he's moving, he hold up. You guys, see a big one, 2 medium and a small.
Domes?
Small.
Small, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Small.
Small dome? Go big or go dome? Small dome.
Small. Very small.
So he starts, and you guys are just kind of like all packed in there, jostling about, and like he's jumping, and it's a weird kind of ride. And after a couple of jumps, he says, "Hey Largo, can you look at something for me?"
Sure, I kind of scramble over everyone. Scramble to the top. Perception check.
He says, "Can you see that opening space over to my left? What's that?"
43.
20. And so you look over, and you can see from the top of the wall this very neat and orderly maze outline. It seems to be all at right angles except for the domes. And you can see like way in the distance the set of domes repeat on the horizon. But as you're moving, you can see the large dome, the medium-sized dome, and the small one that he's heading towards. You can see a some sort of ornate
Hello.
okay. Can you hear us all right?
Yeah.
So we're just barely in progress.
Awesome.
You're all riding on Yanni's back. Cause
We're the maze.
he's giant right now. And he's taking you to one of the domes in the maze.
Cool.
But yeah, Argo, you see this ornate crystal apparatus with some metal. It's kind of got an orrery sort of configuration.
Okay.
Definitely the origin of the dimensional anchor aura. There's a couple of other auras that you can pick up at this distance, mostly abjuration.
Do I get the sense that I could dispel it?
Considering the abjuration auras, you're wondering, what sort of protections it's got on it.
Can I spellcraft that?
Not this distance.
Okay.
Not at this distance. On the shoulder of a giant.
Yeah.
Who's running at about 35 miles an hour.
Totally. So I kind of like squeeze back into the group and I say, I think I've located the source of the dimensional lock. However, it is guarded by abjuration magic.
Should we go there then? No,
I decided not to lead a long time ago.
I think we should go there.
I agree.
We
Change course, Yanni.
don't have time for it.
Yanni turns, pushes off of the wall. You all lurch to the side. And he bounds in a different direction. And I mean, all of this happens in the course of like 30-40 seconds.
Mhm.
You arrive at the apparatus and he kneels back down, pulls down the back flap of his gi, and you all, tumble or jump or gracefully descend, depending.
I'm a tumbler.
I'm a jumper. I slide out in a slab.
Extruded from the key.
Yeah.
Spellcraft,
Play-Doh Fun Factory,
30.
like hard old Play-Doh.
You're not entirely sure. There seems to be some amount of somehow they've managed to create an anti-magic shell.
Okay.
That there's actually a space that might be around an inch or 2 inches thick that is anti-magic.
Okay. How big of an area around the source? Of the energy.
Well, the whole apparatus is probably between 8 and 10 feet across, like 15 feet tall. There is there's a circle in the center, but you're fairly certain it's not an orb, it's more of a hole from which an aura is emanating.
Okay.
Not really sure how that aura is getting through the anti-magic field into the rest of the demiplane.
Yeah.
Some reason it is. But it looks like there's an anti-magic shell. Think that perhaps, and this is more just recognition of different magical effects. There might be a globe of invulnerability on the inside of the anti-magic shell.
Okay.
And there is a prismatic wall that has been illusioned to be transparent on the outside of the anti-magic shell.
So there's no getting in there.
Someone definitely doesn't want you to.
Okay.
Is it worth even trying to dispel, or are we going to the small dome?
Well, you probably know most of the ways to get through the prismatic.
Yeah.
Wall,
Yeah,
so you might not have all of the tools. You
Yeah.
know you're gonna need disintegrate.
Yeah.
And I don't think you guys have disintegrate.
No.
You could probably get through several of the layers of the prismatic sphere, but not all. And then you're still gonna be dealing with, you hit a anti-magic field and a globe of invulnerability, which could easily be taken out with a spell, but won't pass through the anti-magic shield.
nothing's getting through this thing.
Fort Knox.
Yeah, back to the small dome.
What you do notice is that it appears that there are apertures in one of these gyroscope circles
Yeah,
that surround this thing. That it has settings for something to be placed in 3 points.
Okay.
Around the apparatus.
in three points around the apparatus, there's something, there's a place setting. Okay. Okay. and there's
I mean,
four
yeah,
domes.
with what was your spellcraft check?
30.
You get the impression that somehow affects the apparatus.
Okay.
Would a key and a lock be a handy metaphor?
It's a metaphor.
Fort's interested.
Okay.
Small
to
dome.
the small dome.
Keys locks
Yeah,
to the dome.
Okay. Dial back in, head towards small dome. You get there. The maze surrounds the dome. It comes in at different angles and is adjacent to it. It does look like the dome kind of comes out to points and is actually a square at the, that where it meets the maze. So it's got some corners. It appears that the dome is maybe about 40 by 40 feet, or the square is about 40 by 40 feet. And there is a door. And on the arch of the door is something written out in algorithm. You don't know that one?
Oh.
That is the language of your guy.
oh, okay, did I do that one?
It's whatever inevitable speak.
I have spoken to an else, so I do that one, okay, I read it.
Fox doesn't share.
Ooh, a handout.
Big fortune cookie.
Unyielding, relentless, I'm certain, ordained. That's the first sentence.
Okay.
So unyielding, comma, relentless, comma, I'm certain, comma, ordained.
Mhm.
Destined, fated, I'm one in the same.
It's a riddle.
Is it faith?
It's a riddle. It's to be unyielding and relentless, I am certain. Ordained. Destined and fated, I'm one in the same. Do we get to the dome, are there any doors or
This is on an arch there's a door.
okay,
Actually, probably an opaque field of force.
this is written on an opaque field force? Or
One, you're pretty sure everything in here is made out of an opaque field of force.
Okay.
But this is written on an arch over a different colored opaque field of force, like a darker. Like you get the impression this is a door and what amounts to a door in this place.
That is currently locked and closed.
I mean, it's just like a flat sheet of force.
Yeah.
Solve the riddle. Open the door.
I mean, it's in algorithmic. It's a lawful thing. maybe these are,
Created by a cultist.
and also like corners of the, you know, the alignment chart.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the lawful one.
Yeah, could we just say in algorithm, or can you say law?
Yeah, we say. Merrick reads it in the Largo suggestion, he says back in algorithmic, I'm law. Is it gonna happen?
I think it's fate.
Fate?
No, but look at this.
But it says fated in
Oh,
there.
okay, never mind. I missed it.
You say law, nothing happens.
Oh, yeah, it's-
Great.
I walk
Should
up,
we smash it?
what?
Picture says, should we smash it?
Not yet. Merrick walks up and he touches it. And he wants to roll. Knowledge, what do you think, Dan?
Knowledge or passive.
Arcana?
I mean, I think it's a Largo thing.
Yeah, knowledge arcana.
We go inspect it, Merrick's running his hands over. the words.
Knowledge arcana. $41.
It looks like it's a wall of force being generated by the surrounding. You might be able to dispel it, but you think it will regenerate itself. Probably extremely rapidly.
Yeah, like cut us in half rapidly.
Like Yanni and Bort might make it through, but
Okay,
the rest of you will probably get sliced in half.
they are a death cult trying to bring about the Ragnarok. This is a description of their belief. This is the description of the inevitability that they see the Tarrasque being.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
But
Do we get the sense that we need to speak a word?
Yeah, I guess the mechanics of the doors.
Yeah, you get the impression it's something of a riddle, and you also like. I mean, some of you are brilliant enough at this point where it's like. They're trying to waste our time.
Yeah.
The sun's creeping across the
Yeah.
sky every second we spend here trying to figure out a riddle, get into a room, do a thing.
Yeah.
Is them winning.
Largo says, I am time. I don't speak algorithm. Okay, let's go check out the other ones. Let's fucking
This
hop
one,
on
yeah,
Yanni's.
yeah,
hop
well,
on
yeah,
Yanni's
let's
back.
get all the information we can.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I'm using Yanni.
Alright, so the small dome. Okay,
The kingdom of small.
we all jump back into Yanni's
Small.
big
Then
Bjorn.
you go to the rest of the domes and you get.
Does the dome matter?
Big dome, big
I
dome.
mean, giant,
Yeah, we'll go to the giant one next.
well, I mean, no, this is written in giant,
Oh, okay. This is
which
written.
I know Uhtred speaks. I think he taught it to you. at some point.
Yeah, he
That's an
did.
eclipse.
3 heavenly bodies all in, one shadows another whose light can't shut in. This is. And what dome is this?
That is. One of the medium-sized domes.
We'll call this one medium 1. Alright. So Glenda says 3 heavenly bodies all in a line, one shadows another whose light cannot shine. It can't shine. Then we run to the next one.
This one is written in common.
Largo says, I can read that one.
I hand it to Bort.
Okay.
What words is it?
I hand it to Bort.
Evade my visit,
Yeah.
I will wait. When the time has come, I'm never late. Yeah. If you wish to see me, that is fair. But when the time has come, I will be there. The grinning blade. Yeah. For sure. Carve it on my tombstone that I'll never have, because I'm immortal.
And this one is written in Tartar and
And what was the last one?
common.
No, I mean, which one was it, medium or big?
Oh, the last one was the largest of them.
Large. Yeah.
What a big dome.
This one says, found in the minutia or below, a stranger, I'm worse than the one you know. I'm the one to pay and give him my due, I may care, but not for you.
Below.
It sounds like that.
To the doctor.
I mean, they all could be.
They all could be,
Yeah, yeah. It's a death cult. So we're at the medium one.
Yeah,
The
so
second-
you're at the last one. That is a medium size. This one is a circle.
Circle.
The dome comes down to a circle. It doesn't have corners.
I say in chartering and death.
Nothing happens.
What they're doing.
I think the one in common is dead. If one is dead, that one is dead.
Do we want to go back and try that one? Or do we want to like go easily?
And he says, I've got like 2 minutes.
I know, yeah.
Let's go check that.
We run to the large one and we run up to it and then.
In common, I say, I am death. I am death, man.
The
I'm dead, man.
wall of force fades and you just see a dark, empty space ahead of you.
We walk into the shadow of death. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walking in, you see that it's not just a lack of light, that there is a hanging tangible or physical darkness in here, like a smoke or a fog. Like an obscuring mist, only it's black instead of gray. And I'm gonna say that Mira, you get a concept of this first, both with your familiarity and academic understanding of the planes, and with your attachment to, you know, the earth and your dwarven sort of aspect. You're passing along the ground and you feel that it kind of changed from the workstone facade outside to a sort of nondescript slate plane in here. And with the smoke, limited visibility, the floor, this feels a lot like purgatory.
Interesting. I look, I realize that, and I take a beat and I look around at everyone, I'm like, we've been here before. We've been somewhere like here before.
The Purgatory.
This feels like purgatory. Okay, so it's very dark, feels like purgatory. We're in this, are we in it feels like we're in a massive space on the interior. Okay.
What's your marching order?
I would like to be at least the front on this.
Okay, so Tartarin, what's the language? Who speaks Tartarin?
It's like demons.
This is like an agreement, a trick, a contract.
Okay.
I'll be up front with you, buddy. Looking for
I like
traps.
that.
You've got low light vision. The
Yeah,
starfish.
and you can't keep Uhtred from the front.
Okay, so yeah, maybe Uga's behind Uhtred, Lara in the back and Yanni sweeping, yeah, look at that. Reverse flying.
It's like, yeah, I'll hang in the back. I can get to the front faster than any of you anyway.
I think absolutely good.
I got it. Devil's in the details. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Pay the due to the devil. That's the devil. That's an eclipse. That's the truth. That's what I think.
Alright.
Devil's in the details, maybe.
So as Largos is like, I got it.
We're just seeing the difference.
Yeah, and he's exclaiming his thoughts on the riddles. You hear a low, almost humming noise. And it sounds guttural. It sounds like almost like the slow beginning of a verse being spoken or sung. And as it manifests and comes to clarity, mortals, you have visited planes in which you do not belong before. And now you test the very plans of the gods. I should have kept you on your last visit to my domain.
Okay, it's. Devil or skeleton.
Is it a van?
Van, maybe.
And you can see approaching you through this thick mist a massive form, a head on a serpentine neck, two large wings. And as it comes into clearer focus, instead of scales, you see feathers. Mirok, you recognize this as Yamaraj Cyclopump.
Okay, I remember that.
Basically a giant crow dragon.
We were warned about this thing when we were like fleeing.
It judges the dead and sends them where they belong.
Oh, yeah, we saw it.
You saw it, this is when Uhtred was on like a pile of vanquished foes,
And when
fighting perpetually in purgatory.
when Mr.
And
Aaron.
as you were leaving, and the undead drow priestess tried to
Yeah.
get away with you, he just crushed it under his foot.
Yeah. So we get the sense of this, not only is this one of those things, it is that thing. It is the guy.
Probably, and from your understanding, like he's to put it in a simpler term, he's probably like a regional manager, but for a continent or a hemisphere or something, as far as deciding where souls go. Some of them, a lot of the times, if they're not clearly devoted or if they're intended to go someplace in particular, the majority of their judgments are just that those souls return to the cycle, and they don't have an eternal life. They just get recycled and turned into the soul stuff that is then eventually turned into a new soul.
Brahmin.
Yeah,
Karma.
they're doing it.
But we get the distinct sensation that this is real. This is not illusory.
Oh yeah. And basically, if a Grim Reaper was not the Grim Reaper, but a Grim Reaper was an adventurer, this would be a dragon
Okay.
to them.
Yeah.
So we're gonna battle
Oh, yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the riddles, they're figured out. I am certain, I am unyielding, relentless, certain, ordained, destined, fated. I am certain. Oh, that one I am most certain of. Devil's in the details, the devil you know is better than the one you don't. Pay the devil, make a deal with the devil, and then devil make it. And it's targeting.
Yeah.
That's what sealed it for me. I was like, oh, all these things are devil.
And then he says, I hope your petitions are ready.
Oh.
And then breathes a massive black cloud of ichor towards you. Ichor. Yeah. So everyone make a flex save.
Okay. It's gonna be all right. Me and my buddy fail.
I rolled a 22 for Uhtred and a natural 20 for Otis.
Hell yeah,
Way to go, buddy.
When your familiar is smaller, his dex goes up. What are you?
I rolled a 4 on the die. Yeah, so. And I rolled a 3 on the die for myself.
Okay. So this is going to be like it's surprisingly, even though it's like this black cloud of darkness, it's freezing cold. It's the embrace of death. And so what did you get? 27. 27. You got
4.
20. Good 20. Uhtred and
I got a 22 and Otis rolled a natural 20.
okay. So Otis and Yanni make the save. The rest of you, it's 73 points of damage.
Ooh.
Half for and half for your familiar.
It's 73.
Yeah. So that's 36.
73 for Mirok, 73 for Uhtred, 73. Yanni's raging, but not righteous raging. He has like 270 hit points.
He'll be raging in a second. He probably started raging when he saw the Dargon.
Fort takes 36, and Yanni takes no damage. She makes it.
Yeah. So he rolled a 19 and added 22. All right, so rolling for initiative.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Just shoot it away. Just walk it off.
Visit the basement.
To the bar.
Out my butt.
Our size. Back.
Yanni's got a 25.
This guy. Okay.
Anyone else above a 20?
Oh, sorry.
20. And 20.
Above a 15. Above a
Scratch port. 20. Port has 6K. Sorry. Okay.
above a 10.
14.
14 for Bard.
10.
10 for Uhtred. Mirok?
12.
Okay. Great. Yanni charges in.
Get in there, bud.
We'll take an attack of opportunity as he approaches.
The stomach is really mad right now.
It's the soda pop, the Chinese food, and the devil's egg, the deviled eggs.
Is he gonna clop him in the chops?
We're gonna whack him in
Dude,
the.
Is he gonna punch him in the brown?
punches him one time, that's it.
So you gotta kick him in the dick?
Sock him in the rocks.
Yeah. Sock him in the rocks, exactly. Whale on him, dude.
Just whack him in the back.
Whack him in the back, dude. Mhm. Snape him in the grapes.
Hit him in the grits.
Yeah. Love that grit hit, hashtag grit hit.
So, Yamaraj does,
In the dump.
Yeah, close that dump, dude.
does get a bite on.
Club him in the dump. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he's clumping the dragon in the dump. Slap him in the pack.
We are running out of spell. Wow.
Mark him in the dark.
That's a good one.
Whip him in the tip, dude.
So he bites Yanni
Oh no.
for 14 points of damage.
Jesus.
And Yanni has to make a fortitude save. He is poisoned.
Johnny? No, not just Johnny.
Walk him in the jaw.
Yeah,
Ah,
definitely. Caught him in
fail.
the jack, yeah.
So Yanni takes
Bean him in the peen.
Oh, dude.
3 points.
Keep
Of,
him coming.
3 points of dexterity. drained.
The pole. No, Yanish, that's big for him.
Yeah, that is.
That's not good. He's a big Dexy guy.
Yeah, that's at least.
Recommend
minus one
Dex.
than anything.
Oh. There you go. Recommend
He,
Dex.
however, returns with 2 punches.
Punch him in the dump.
I'm gonna start taking away hit points.
Okay.
Punch him in the jaw.
Okay, and yeah, those aren't gonna hit. Actually, let me give him. Okay, so those barely hit.
What do you got?
That's not a good one.
It's not good. It's just what do you got? You can do it. I believe in you. Let's hear it.
46 points of damage.
You can't even do it.
60.
You can't even do it.
Top him.
Uh-huh. Okay, all right, I know we're starting. Pop in the, what do we pop him?
It's not even funny.
It's not even
In
fun.
the clock.
Pop him in the clock, yeah. Uh-huh. It's great.
Okay. I'm glad we got there.
Hooked on phonics. Reading is fundamental. It's so good.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Okay.
Throw him in the scrotum.
Yeah. That's a slammer arm.
Yeah. Oh.
The Chris Claus?
No. Well, I've already missed it. Maybe it's a color.
Okay. So at that, the Yamaraj back
No.
and
Read out.
pass defensively.
Damn, dude. Okay, spellcraft.
Oh wait, sorry, that was only one of the 2 punches that.
Slap him in the app.
Pop him in the app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find him on the
54
app.
points of damage.
Find him on the app.
Okay.
Flip him in the zip.
And It's a spell like ability. So
Okay.
like as you're just like, what is that? The effect hits you before you figure it out. There's Wail of the Banshee. All of you need to make a fortitude save.
From me.
Bored. As he just lets out this long, mournful wail. I'm like a bird.
Bird him in the turd.
Bird in the word.
I'm going to use my newfound twist away ability to replace this fortitude save with a reflex.
All right.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5. And then I rolled a 16 for Ashwood. But that still is only a 23.
I'm gonna use one action die.
Uhtred
Well,
got a 30. And Otis rolled a 10.
excellent. This. Who wins the Lucy? So it's right. That's pretty good. Yeah, because then I went the same with that.
Yeah, I like that.
Alright.
But. It's not a new day, so I haven't cast mind blank yet, so I'm able to see the thing, but yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so Otis saves.
37.
You're good. What'd you get?
I got well over 30 with the both of my action die. So let's see. So 15 plus I got 34.
Okay.
36.
36. Uhtred?
30.
30.
Okay. And basically got 23.
Your little baby.
Yeah.
Is that Ordis behind you there, Vaughn? Okay. Oh,
Orders.
right.
Yes.
Do you have that up on?
I don't. I didn't get
Do
the
that?
chance. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done my dailies. Yeah.
Layla.
I don't have.
You came down here to fight the Tarax.
Yeah, I probably would have cast it on, but I didn't think about it. Are you cool with me retroing it and just?
I mean, it would make sense that you cast your dailies before you came to kill a Tarask.
Okay, yeah, so it's yeah, 12 plus 19.
The daily double.
The daily double.
All right.
Daily double.
How old is that little Bassett?
Casey, how old's Layla?
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Good God.
Tiny puppies.
Oh my God.
No.
He's cute.
Maisie, you said it was what?
12 plus 19.
He made it on both counts.
Yeah,
So I guess everybody's fine except for Ishglid, who takes 200 points of damage.
Down again.
It splits out.
Yeah.
So
Just like gives him that glory rag.
All the time before we knew he was there. Every time we've been with this guy.
Well, we haven't had our discussion yet. He's too squishy. We need to address it, but we haven't addressed it.
That blows a hole in.
Well, he's also like freeze for him,
Well, I rolled a 16 for this one.
and he got a total of
Yeah, total of 23.
23.
he did.
Yeah.
Wrapped in plastic.
All right.
You took 200 points of damage.
Not anymore. We hardly knew ye.
Twice.
Familiar this.
I mean, that's ridiculous that, everyone saved against it except for him.
Dan, would a 26 have saved?
No.
All right. Putting that twist away to work, baby. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
God, it took it.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually I work built too.
No, I didn't use it actually.
Well, I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah.
So it's a good meal.
On that point, that puts him negative 152.
Can you like have your god resurrected?
He's
Can we just say he's not here? Like,
No, he's here.
Oh, something else.
He's here.
You realize you can't put him in like an extra middle. We're just gonna have to carry his corpse around.
Yeah,
This maze for a while.
yeah, totally. And that's fine.
How heavy is it?
Very light.
Can you carry?
I can.
Will you carry?
I will.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
He's always carrying him.
Damn. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that was a good plan too.
Yeah.
Does it involve? Extra?
It did.
Involved Astrid, subprime mortgage, swaps,
Okay.
Boca Raton.
You should make a battle armor out of your flying lizard skin.
Yeah, just skin him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now is not the time to bring that up.
Helm.
On Mark
It's like a coonskin hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make a hat out of him.
The little wings on.
Mhm.
I will call you Little Wing.
Mm-hmm. He's still warm. We're joking.
Like just to make it simple,
Yeah.
I'll say that he kind of defaults to like the 5th edition, like when he goes down. He's just a 0.
Okay, he's just a 0.
Like, there's some funky, like your mom's hand in this kind of shit.
Okay,
He doesn't go back, he stays with you.
okay,
He's knocked out.
okay. Knocked out. I like it. I mean, I don't like it, but it's better than negative 152.
The attack is super effective.
He's not a withered familiar, he's a demigod.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
And
He's Tails from Sonic 2.
he's going to fly around this way.
I always have like
Incurring an attack of opportunity from Yanni.
Oh dear.
That misses.
Damn.
Fuck you. And he's going to quicken lightning bolt.
Oh, we all are kind of standing there.
Yeah. With our teeth in our mouth. Look at that.
It's in hand.
Gonna light up those feelings. Lightning bolt.
Okay, so everyone make a reflex save.
Not actually. Hey, that's nice. 18. Yeah. I got a 5. Lightning bolt, I can handle 11. I'm not gonna use my last action.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mom.
Put them in the brick.
Put them in the brick. I think we have to put.
David.
29.
I'm just waiting for somebody. You're good.
31.
Good.
I got a 17.
Not good.
28.
I don't think I just got a 4.
Let's go 4.
Let's go 4.
Okay.
Do it.
What's up? You say Otis in Portuguese. Okay.
Okay, so
Attention a little bit.
Otis and Largo both take 43 points of damage. The rest of you who don't have improved evasion take 21 points of damage.
Who has improved vision?
For us.
Ross, good, or well, Yanni and Border.
Great. Those are the people I wanted to know.
I should be at 53.
Yep, that's what I got. Okay, what's that?
Port.
But we have to get things from it to put into the slots.
Yeah.
So we can't just remove.
Right. We need key items.
Maybe you can find the guy.
Gonna do that. I'm gonna walk up to it and stab it. Oh, we're in like a weird planar space. Can't sneak up on it from behind. We're all in a clump.
Liminal space.
Yeah, sure.
Liminal. Most often used word in a liberal arts education.
Now,
It's liminal.
in the last 5 years, last 3 years.
Okay, he's gonna take a bite at you as your,
I guess.
Liminal arts.
that is going to hit a 44.
It's fun. Yeah, that'll hit right now, for now.
Okay, so that is going to deal 15 points of damage.
I will accept that 50 points.
And you need to make a fortitude
I
save.
will 40. I will 2. No tap.
Okay. The tower said no, you're
Yeah,
here for 14, but
Get that, but guess what? It's not a 14. It's a 38.
So you are not poisoned.
I'm not poisoned.
you're the poisoner.
I am the poisoner. Haven't you heard, Durger? I made a move. I get 2 attacks.
However,
Yeah. Oh, he's not done.
yeah, he is going to attempt to grab.
Oh, he wants to grab.
Yeah, so that is a combat maneuver of 41.
No. Combat maneuver defense.
Yeah,
No. He gets me.
okay.
I fail. Or fails.
All right, so you are in his mouth. You may now make your 2 attacks.
Stab him in the mouth through the fucking head into the brain. Kill the brain, kill the ghoul.
Sure, give it a shot.
Kill the brain, kill the ghoul. I'm insane. Davish will.
I believe, yes, that is. First check, so 17 threatens a critical.
Okay,
Um,
it is a total of
2. 43 to hit.
43 what?
All right, cool. And I'll just keep my critical. It's okay. I want to. Second attack, probably not gonna hit. 31 to hit. Not gonna hit.
Or Kishwan.
I should have this already hit, I'm sorry. Weird.
You're not flanking or anything. You're by yourself.
We're not disorderly yet. We will be.
Gotcha.
I'm saying, like-
not a sneaker check.
You walk right up to it and stab it.
Yeah, I guess it's not very sneaky, huh? Yeah. I want to sneaky check.
I think you have your hunter surprise thing. You can choose 1 target per day.
I know.
To be your sneak attack
I
target.
really. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my guy. Okay. He seems like a dick. But not, yeah. Okay. So it's 2d6 plus 13 times 2.
Yes.
Great. Okay. Okay, 26, 23 points of damage. So. You 2 points of damage?
Sorry?
52 points of damage?
Okay. Right, so that is it for board. Largo.
Put me down. I said, "Jordan."
He clenches his jaw.
What a dick. I guess, I mean, he could just do a breath weapon with me in his mouth, and he's like, absolutely.
You make a very good point, yeah.
Uh-huh,
It's like a slam dunk. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
You can breathe with shit in your teeth.
I'm gonna quicken telepathic bond. And I am going to cast Dugan's disorderly conduct. Liars, so that's 5 liars.
You've left some here.
And I am going to say aid Yanni.
Okay.
Because he's gonna be the one who's kind of coming up. Well, yeah, it should be Yanni because he's big right now. Take advantage of that. Yeah. And we are telepathically bonded. So any strategies we can talk about, we need to spread out.
We're all telepathically.
All right, so yeah, he's in your.
Oh, he's in my pocket.
Mirok.
His corpse is in my.
I quicken cast silence on Bort and tell him that I say to Bort, don't resist this.
I do not resist.
Okay, so Bort is silenced.
Okay.
And that's 30
30
foot
foot
radius.
Yeah, so everything within 30 feet of Bort. And then I'm going to cast, oh, what's the best teacher notes?
I'm not resisting.
Yeah, that's a little else. So let me do that. I'm gonna cast Blessing of Fervor on. I think I can only hit. Yeah, I think I can only hit this gang over here. I can't hit Yanni with Blessing of Fervor. It's 30 foot. Okay. Or no two of which can be 30 foot. So everyone but Yanni has Blessing of Fervor. And then as far as
Because Yanni's the only one who can do haste on his own.
great. And then I believe I should absorb healing. Bort, you should heal for 15, Larva for 15, Yanni for 15, Ucha for 15.
And remember, Bort, you got 10 fast healing from the holy symbol.
I do.
As far as you're concerned, 25 fast healing.
So as long as Mirok's alive, you heal 25 hit points every round.
Except for 20.
Wonderful. Okay, so I do that and then I move
I'm
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Over here.
Just 30?
I think that's all I can do. I'm not like split or anything.
Blessing of Fervor.
Oh, god, yeah.
I mean, if you want to move further than that, you
Well, no, my base speed's 20, so 30 is my limit.
suppose up to double.
I thought it was, you can't double
No, it's plus 30 foot move enhancement bonus.
unless it doubles.
Yeah, up to double.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so I can move up to 40. Yeah, okay, I'll go. Right. 40, okay.
All right, that's it for Mirok. Uhtred.
Oh, shit.
All right, I am raging and I am come and get me, and I will run at the dragon. And hopefully be able to attack.
All right, you run in charging at the dragon. He is going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you approach. Sure, that will hit, but you get your come and get me attack first.
Sweet. I hope it's a natural 20 because I want to cut something off of him. It's not.
I appreciate your honesty.
It's a 60 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I thought it might. All right.
Beauty little community credit.
And that's 60 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Does hit you. You take 19 points of damage and you need to make. I know he hits you with a claw, so no poison. Port's in his mouth.
It's his mouth that does the poison. He's got venomous fangs.
Yep.
Big sharp pointies.
Okay, Yanni
Razor kick.
Do I,
is.
do I not get to attack him again after?
Oh yeah, no, you do. My bad. Go ahead.
It's bird dog and pouncing. Or I guess Future's not pouncing anymore. He's scaler. They're scalers. His axe is scaled.
59 to hit.
Reefer and clicker.
59 will hit.
Eddie has. I think. The shitty kid on later to be right. The shitty neighbor kid.
That will be
Not a topical. Culture. Not relevant. Certified.
Eddie
5
has
points of damage.
like 10 years older than
Beaver.
me, guys.
Watched a lot of reruns.
Sorry, what?
65 points of damage.
65. Nintendo 65.
Oh. Might bring a GameCube on a retreat. Just have like a separate little thing you can play. At that time.
Well, ones too.
Yeah, something separate.
All right. So that's it for Uhtred.
I can only attack once, right? Since I moved.
That's it for.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yanni is going to go around behind the dragon.
Smart.
For Bort's sake. And the Dugans are going to desperately try to catch up. But not quite make it. And Yanni is going to make. Well, Yanni's going to get a attack of opportunity on him. That's going to hit. Yanni takes 19 points damage. Has to make another fortitude save. He makes the fortitude save against the. Well, no, he doesn't. He has to make another fortitude save because he's still poisoned. He does make that fortitude save, but I think he has to make a couple of them in a row. 3 consecutive saves to be cured of the poison.
Okay.
So he is still poisoned. Doesn't have a. No, he does get the deleterious effect every round until he is cured. So that is another D4 points of dexterity drain. Another 3.
Wow.
It's not doing so.
Does he get the +10 on any of them? On the first one?
He moved too fast.
They couldn't keep up.
They couldn't keep up with him. But he does get to make his.
Does that help on the saves though? On his like fortitude saves?
They need to be there to,
But wouldn't those
No,
fortitude
for
saves?
his attacks.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
They wouldn't help
can't
with
aid
the
another
saves.
fortitude.
That's what I thought.
But he made it save. So he makes 2 melee attacks.
They just like hold his tummy. So they help with fortitude. Oh, they rub his little belly.
Yeah, they lift up the back of his shirt and like it gets fats up. Cool down.
Both of those are gonna miss.
Oh, yeah.
And
No.
not a good set of rolls. So the Yamaraj is going to take another like clenching bite on Bort.
Out in there.
With his beak like them. Beaky. Ooh, threatens critical.
No, he doesn't.
Ooh, natural 20 on the contribution. Alright, so Raj 8 plus
Or like, no.
Uh, 37 points of damage.
37 points of damage. Except
And you need to make another fortitude save.
Remember, you're the poisoner.
that's what I keep telling him, but he's
Downfall
fighting.
of mirror.
Um.
42, just say.
Okay, you're good.
Man, this thing is already paying the fuck off.
Remember, you can only do that once per round.
This is a new round.
I know, just
Yeah.
remind you.
Gotcha.
One could say you made a 42 save.
There, one could say. You just said.
Yeah.
So he's going to make 2 more claw attacks against Uhtred. One hits, one threatens critical, confirms a critical. Uhtred, you get 2 come and get me attacks.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I rolled a 19. That doesn't chop anything off, does it?
That doesn't activate Vorpal.
Smash him in the gash, dude.
Damn it. But it does threaten a critical.
Sack.
Yes, it does.
Just imagine Len rolling a dice in his living room. You're actually
Right,
dead.
that confirms the critical. And then this is my other come and get me.
Crit him in the tit.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
it is.
I rolled a 1.
Hey guys,
Hey!
remember that time Ross called in super out of it and then he left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Alright.
good to see you, man.
Y'all have a great night.
You
You
do
got a
it.
real Conan O'Brien hairdo going on.
Yeah, it's
It's good.
stories for next time.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Good to see you, man.
Take
Oh,
care.
Yanni beats the shit out of Uhtred. Bye.
Bye.
Make it happen.
Let's just say that's 174 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. You tell him, Layla.
Layla, you got him on there.
Slap him in the chaps.
I just wanted to get stuff a little bit more.
Yeah. We should move the water gun notice back as well.
I did.
Oh.
They were the first ones. Okay, 174.
Yep.
Cut him in the butt, dude.
Hit him in the slit.
It's a crit him in the tit.
Okay,
Slip.
so what was the other was a natural one, you said?
Yeah, it was a natural one.
Okay.
Who's there?
All right, so he does claw you twice. And then let's see. 15 points of damage on the first one. And 16 points of damage on the second one. And I'm going to crit the natural one. You're off balance. He's going to get an opportunity to trip you, drop you to the ground. And that is going to be a 55 on the trip attempt.
Yeah, I'm shy. Yeah,
Your combat maneuver defense,
I have it as a 40.
40. Okay, so you are tripped, you are knocked down.
Damn
Hmm.
And then he is going to tail slap Yanni. It's gonna miss. And That's it for him.
I'm in the mouth.
Yes.
I'm flanking with the arm.
Yes.
I get several attacks. 5 attacks.
Yes. Snakes, if you want a blessing of fervor.
I feel so blessed. And I'm in quite the fervor. And so it's amazing.
You're so silent, it's crazy.
I'm not even talking
Damage
at
did we
all.
take on that last set of attacks?
Why does
He took six,
40,
he took 15 and 16, I think.
Okay.
It would be reduced by his damage reduction as well.
Alright, first attack. Natural 20 on the die. Roll with them. I'll give you an action. Confirm.
Okay.
Confirm, see, okay. Alright, if he wants to. Second attack. That is 40 to hit.
That will hit.
2 seconds, 1 crit. Third attack. 16 on the die. 13's a critical.
Okay. What does it hit?
37 to hit.
Okay, you counting your flanking?
Maybe not.
So that's 41.
41
That
hits. Okay.
And that threatens a critical.
Now I roll confirm. 16. That will confirm.
Okay.
3 hits.
This is your third hit? The third
Third hit. Third roll, third hit. 2 crits. 4. Natural 1.
Okay.
Record hit. Natural 7. Wait. This is 4th. 1, 2, 3. This is 5th. That's 23 to hit.
23 is not gonna hit.
And then I got
Technically, your first hit is gonna have sneak attack die, which is going to increase your chance to hit. But it's still not gonna increase it that much.
gotcha. And then the blessing of fervor attack.
Yeah.
I get that. What do I take as a attack bonus on a blessing of fervor attack?
It's the top one.
Top one. Yeah. 41 hit.
That will hit. Right. Okay. I mean, your first attack sinks in, and you feel that, you know, like that crit power. You feel like a surge going through the blade. And you realize that for killing Thanadrin, once per day with each blade, you can critical your sneak attack dice.
Oh wow. That's all of my sneak attack dice.
And this didn't kill him, you just know that you need to kill him.
No. When he killed Thanadrin, like for getting the
Oh, when he
blood,
killed Thanadrin, yeah.
the blood got him to epic. Feeling the killing blow gave him a little extra.
Okay.
So with each blade, he can crit. He can crit his sneak attack dice. Once per day. Now, since it was your first and your third attack, that means it's the same blade.
Gotcha.
So your first attack was a crit, you can crit the sneak attack on that. But then your third attack was a crit, that's the same blade, because you're like, you know, so like you won't be able to crit your sneak attack dice on the second crit. You
Gotcha.
understand?
I do, yes.
But the second and fourth.
Yeah.
Dan, can you roll
2046.
I think it's
Can you back it up?
It's 12d6 for your sneak attack, and it's doubled. 2046.
Can you run a train on this bad guy for me? Okay, so.
and then you have to roll some ones.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. Point. Okay, so that's 85 just in the sneak attack dice. And then you need to do 6, well, no, it's only gonna be 1d6 per 1d6 double, because you're not. Actually, no, this thing is not evil, so you will get to do your unholy damage on it.
Okay. So,
66 more.
Holy shit, that's a really good roll.
It's not as creature as true neutral.
26.
26. So that's a total of 111. And then you add. How much? 13?
Yeah.
14?
13.
13? It's another 26, so 137 points of damage.
Excellent.
Okay. All right, that would be your first attack.
First attack. Second attack. D6.
12d6 plus your 3d6.
This is what is D6. Never knows you. Sorry.
You're level 19 now. You need all the dice.
I need all.
You just need to bring a guy.
This is not a sum of the dice point in time. This is an element.
Very fucking good rolls, dude.
That one. And it's reroll this one.
Um. 55
Everyone's taking
points of damage,
damage.
6 of which are holy. The third attack, I can crit my normal attack die, but I can't crit my sneak attack die.
Or you can pass it.
You look over there.
I'm gonna take it, 'cause I might be that guy here. See. $53 or 63 points of damage, 6 of which are only damage.
63.
Or wait, and then I just get to add, sorry, add 13
Okay.
to that. And I guess I crit 16 points of that, double.
Okay.
Okay, just throw the check. And fourth attack.
I think Ford's gonna kill this thing, which is cool because I was about to meta magic the fuck out of some shit.
Kill the shit out of this thing.
I was gonna enter that sphere and just fucking silent spell. So I'm glad I don't think I'll have to do that.
I'm glad you bought that guy, because I was totally just gonna come in there, dude, and I was gonna do like my judo moves and it
Yeah. Oh, good. You got in there. All right. Cool. Yeah.
was cool, it was cool. Save my energy.
You're Stingray.
I'm Stingray. You're right. I'm Stingray. I am Stingray in this moment.
Dude, the one time you see him fight, he's actually good at it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
He's been training.
He's like fighting teenagers.
It's like Krillin.
104 points of damage, 2 of which are holy damage.
Okay.
That was 4. Right? Yeah. So that was my
Sound
four attacks.
Okay.
Wait, how many? How many you get plus in fervor?
I got 4 attacks in Blessing of River attack was one that hit, and 2 of normal attacks.
Nice. Okay.
How many? I didn't.
380 points of damage.
That is a high hit per board.
Wow.
380.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, Largo.
All right, so I'm asking this to Dan as well as the party via the link that the telepathic bond we have up. How's he looking? How's this creature looking? Like, do I notice that he's fucked up, or does Mirak's life sense that he's fucked up?
Okay. He's an embodiment of death, so you get nothing off of your life sense.
Yeah.
I would say probably from your, if you want to give me a heal check. Or, yeah.
$59.
He's taken a significant amount of punishment. You don't think that he's quite on the ropes yet, but he's definitely not, you know, fresh and healthy. He's probably in middle to lower middle area.
A command team. You take a lot of damage.
I need to make a move action, so I can't recommand my Dugan's disorderly conduct guys. So that's fine. They'll just still aid Yanni.
Yeah, they will come around.
Do I should have asked this earlier, but with my arcane sight, do I see any magical auras around this thing?
A couple.
Okay. So I'm going to move up to there. I am going to silent spell cast shadow enchantment in the form of tactical acumen for a +3 to flanking bonus.
Okay.
As I do that, I'm going to mind say to everyone, the important part is that you believe in yourself. At which point I am going to. Oh, that was silent, and I can't silent quicken. Yeah. No, that's it. Quicken. No, I can't do that.
What can't you do?
Well, because I have to silent spell and I have to quicken spell. That's +5. I can't do it. Well, that's okay. I do a swift action and become tiny.
Okay. What level is the spell you're trying to do?
6th.
Okay. All right.
Or sorry, 5th.
Okay.
I was gonna dispel.
Well, yeah, level 2 or lower, you can silently extend all kinds of stuff. For
That's me.
Mirak.
Tactical acumen's fucking great.
I absorb damage from Uhtred and Yanni and Margot and the board as well.
I'm good. Yeah, sample of your fun for pedo heals.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
good man.
Then I'm going to cast heal on myself because I've taken a ton of damage. So that'll bump me up again. Okay. And then I'm going to channel positive energy, quicken, or not quicken, as a move action. One of the 2 uses. The only people that will be hit by this are going to be Bort and Uhtred. So Bort and Uhtred will also, in addition to the 15 hit points, will heal another 30 exactly.
What's back, baby? I'm topped off.
Jumped off.
That's it. You got me.
Do I go over?
You go over.
Then yeah, you pick up 19 temporary hit points.
Yes.
Does he go over by 19?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking. If you go over up to 19.
Oh yeah, I'm up to 19.
Yeah.
I'm 19 over. I'm 23 over.
Yep, and you're 19.
Well, that's pretty close.
It's pretty good.
Cool, I'm gonna add that to your 10 hit points. Glenn, you also should get some 10 hit points on track of this, right? Richard should have. Oh, not that many. 30, 45. Richard should have an additional 14 hit points. Temporary on top of your full health.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, Uhtred.
I am going to stand up using as a swift action
Okay.
and attack.
Okay.
All right, I got a 19. That drags a critical.
Goodness.
Swing.
Oh god, it's gonna be fucking close. Let me add this up. Will a 48 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 6.
So, no frills.
In Berkeley, you have a attacker called the torpedo room.
Yeah. But
It'll be 186 points of damage.
So
okay.
it opened when Jen and I lived in North Oakland.
Mhm.
And it was a cool spot. It was a good bar.
It's still there.
So the manager of that bar that like opened it and was there for like 5 years
Mhm.
is now.
Since I stood up, do I have another attack or do I just have one attack?
No, you got all your.
Two targets.
Sorry, what were you saying, Dad?
And
You got all of your attacks.
Okay.
it was just an action. And it's not. And you remember me from the torpedo room.
Yeah. You remembered it. That's pretty cool.
I guess.
45 to hit.
That will hit.
I remember the 3.5 weeks. They're like, repeater.
That'll be 57 points of damage.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit.
It's like Berkeley or like University in St. Pablo, maybe even a little further than St. Pablo. It's like a little.
39 hit.
39 will not hit.
Okay. That's all of them.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Due to the position of the Dugans, he's flanking, right? So he gets an additional +3 for tactical acumen.
Okay. So yeah, that does hit.
Nice. All right. That will be
There's a good utility spell.
That's what, that just needs to be me until the turn.
Do a good one off.
55 points of damage.
That's stronger. The resistance is really tough with, but not a pure glass cannon magical wizard, you know.
All right, that's it for the trade. Inyani.
Another damage duel.
Do him in the pool.
Turn in the boo. Boo him in the do.
There he goes.
Yeah, Yanni's gonna go with a full attack.
Yeah, attack back, bro. Attack back.
He's going to look at the small cloud of gnomes surrounding him and say, hey guys, help me out on the third swing.
Hell yeah. They say, ah.
Bears. This.
All right, so the first one's gonna hit.
Brace.
Second one is. Second one is just barely gonna hit. Third one is gonna miss. Pretty much, yeah, I rolled 2.
Well,
So I don't think it's even gonna,
they tried.
yeah. The fourth one's gonna hit, so that's 3 hits. Fishing 4 and got a 20. So that's 4 hits. And 1 more. Or no, 2 more, because he's got.
What was his stomach? Yeah, it wasn't an expulsion.
The kitchen first.
Well, I don't. Stomach.
Yeah, so that's 5 hits. Not bad. 5 hits us 6 swings. It's pretty good.
Goodbye, Psycho.
Okay, so
Good baby.
that's 25 d10 in fist damage.
Get his ass. Yeah, honey.
And 110 points of additional damage for a total of 250 points of damage.
Fuck. How?
I was ballparking, he was in the lower half, maybe third. His hit points.
He cast defensively early on. Did he do some kind of a thing? Some sort of a buff, some sort of
I
a.
don't think so. Seems like he was pretty offensive out of the gate.
I think he did a defensive cast right at the start. Maybe I'm.
But I think it was to cast.
He cast defensive.
Oh, yeah.
It may have been,
Okay.
or no, that's when we all had to do that. That was the Banshee screen. wasn't it?
Burger.
He's going to drop board. Oh wait, he only needs to make a 42 save for the poison.
Does Bork get a
Attack of
reflex
opportunity? For dropping him? No.
Be dropped?
No.
It's in his mouth. Imagine it let's go.
Yeah.
I'm moving.
And Bork grab.
I'm
stab,
flying. I'm
and
flying.
Okay.
I drop. He opens his mouth to grab me, and I just float in the air in front
No,
of his face.
there you don't.
I don't.
Dropping something is a free action. It does not incur attacks of opportunity. Whether it's Bork or not. Yanni fails his fortitude save. That's not great. So he's back down to. Man, you just keep thinking that he loses 3 every time we roll. They're now -9 dex. He actually probably should have missed some of those hits.
Yeah, if you're, yeah, I was wondering about that. If you're adding that.
So he drops Bork. And then he is going to.
I bet he wants to bite me.
Let's see, he's gonna drop Bork.
Well,
Oh, and
You're just flying, you're just gonna stay in the spot once you go, or you can drop to the ground.
I'll drop to the ground.
Okay. And you're gonna try to drop you next to Uhtred.
Oh, that is, can I float away from each other?
Well, you can't act on your turn, right? It's not your turn. And then he is going to fly up into the air.
Oh,
And that's gonna, all three of you are gonna get attacks of opportunity.
okay, plus an additional D4.
Acky.
Acky.
Okay.
You can add a +2 from Blessing of Fervor on attacks.
No, because they get whatever blessing they took last round. It's not their round, so whatever they got in the last round is what they still have.
What if they didn't take anything last round?
They all did.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I took an extra attack.
I took an
Uhtred-
extra attack.
Yeah,
Usually
Uhtred took
stand
stand up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
But we do get an attack of opportunity.
Yanni misses.
Allingport's gonna.
Here we go.
Opportunity.
See what you did? I'll follow that. 2 of them. Here. Oh.
One.
Yep.
Wow.
Highs, low lows. baby.
Okay. So he flies up, all of you miss him
No.
as he goes above, and he's going to cast Force Cage.
I'm not using this dice with another time.
Okay. Alright, Yarnard, and you guys hit me.
Get it,
And there's also you're silenced, so he's moving away from you where he can cast spells again. Or some more spells.
How did he know? He just guessed. He's a dirter. He knows stuff.
Probably.
You know
Okay.
it.
I mean, the fact that he couldn't hear shit
Uh-huh.
and that he saw Mirok cast the spell and that you were the only thing around him at the time.
You are.
I'm bored. I'm in his mode.
So you both get to make a reflex save to try to jump out of the force cage before it goes around you.
That's what I'm talking about. God damn it.
That was rude.
I'll take it. It's all a couple of-
36 to save.
Uhtred?
44. I rolled a natural 20.
120.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he got lucky on not getting any attacks of opportunity, but
You gotta get right back on his ass.
Oh, absolutely. It's quiet time. On
Mhm. Wait,
Clutch your little mouth. Touch your little feet there.
this is the reading section of the book.
Oh.
Time already. Wake up, sleepyhead. Put your shoes on. Where grandma's now. Wake up back there. Come on.
okay. Mirok make a reflex save. He turns towards somebody who he's fairly certain is one of his major problems and releases a bolt of lightning.
Man of the cannon. Oh yeah, look at you, pal.
Damn, on a reflex save with a natural 20, do I add anything? Or is it just 20 plus my reflex?
Just, it's 30.
Okay, 30, no, a reflex save of 43.
Okay, so you only take 30 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo! Oh, that's
Yeah, look at us dwarves and our reflex.
like a net.
Well, he went for the guy with the lowest reflex.
Yeah.
You didn't roll a natural 20.
Oh no,
Probably would not have made it.
I would not have made it, but I rolled
It's a
it.
good time to roll.
All right. So that's it for him.
Uh-huh.
Fort.
Or, I'm flying.
Mhm.
I'm flying. I fly up to his face. I stab him in the face.
Do you want to fly up to his face or do you want to wait until someone is behind him and fly up to his face?
I mean, I can hold my action. I see what you're saying. It seems like a good idea when you put it like that.
I want to stab him in the face.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. So you,
I hold my action until somebody is behind him,
okay,
and then my intended action will be fly up and stab him in the face.
so there's two things, there's readying an action and and there's holding your action. And readying an action is you like, when this happens,
Yes.
I do this. Holding your action is, I'm gonna hop back into the initiative
Exactly.
order when I feel like it. And if you ready an action, you get like a standard action. If you hold your action,
Holding
you
it.
get your hold, but you like have to wait until that other person is finished with their
Holding
initiative action. Largo.
Largo at this point in the game is going to command the little Dugans to encircle the dragon in an attempt to flank it with whoever the fuck.
Okay. So they fly up and try to encircle the dragon.
Yeah.
And he takes 5 attacks of opportunity and kills all of them.
Okay, cool.
That's good, man. It burns all his attacks.
Yep.
Oh, you think that's all of them?
He burns a lot of his actions.
Seeing that, I go, how? And I quicken a shadow evocation
Okay.
to cast Platinum Dragon's Breath in the form of a holy ray.
Okay.
And
After saying ho ho.
yeah. Yeah, just in case he's really on the ropes here, you know, like. We'll see what happens. So I forget how this worked from last time, because the dragon first maybe cast a little. Yes. That's a little check. And then I get +4 to overcome SR, so you know, +23. An 18 + 23.
Okay. You're good.
And then I have to make a ray attack, right? Or is it just a breath weapon?
It's a ray attack.
Yeah.
It's a touch attack.
Dan, I barely ever do this, so what does a touch attack look like for me? Just a regular ass?
Roll a d20, add your attack bonus and your dexterity.
Okay, cool, so just regular, okay. Attack bonus is +9, +2, is 1 +11. 16, touch you say?
Miss.
Raven.
Yeah, unlike most dragons, he's got a ridiculous dexterity.
Okay, can I add an action time?
You can.
He's got ridiculous dexterity.
20?
Miss.
Alright. Well, okay, well, that was
try.
that was quicken. So I'm gonna cast a greater dispel magic.
Okay.
The first one is 35. The
Okay.
second one is 37.
Okay.
The third one is 28.
Okay. Seems like you remove 3 spells. Cool. You get 4.
Oh, I get 4. Cool. Natural 1. Sorry.
Yeah, you get 1 per 4 levels.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think so.
Cool. All right. That's it for Largo. Burock.
I cast neutralize poison on Yanni. Or greater neutralize poison on Yanni.
Okay, I think that's like a caster level check or something. To beat the DC of the poison. Is that how that works?
You must make a cast level check, 1d20 plus cast level against the DC of each poison affecting the target.
Yes.
So rolling your d20. Okay. Plus the caster level 26.
26.
Yep.
Still poison.
Add an action die.
Okay, that's as a caster level. That's just going to be the flat 4.
Oh, it's
You
4.
succeed. Yeah.
I succeed.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's 1 per tier of the action die.
Cool.
You have
Okay.
tier 4 action dice.
So this will resolve permanent ability drain, temporary ability drain, etc. So he should be good on his dex issues.
It will resolve. It will fix it.
It says for greater, the spell also reverses all instantaneous or permanent effects felt by poison, such as temporary ability damage or permanent ability drain. It does not heal ability drain caused by anything other than poison, however.
All right,
So,
all right,
we
very
get
good.
functional. And then. As a move action, I'm gonna channel positive energy and I'll do all that off screen. But as far as York's metered mending. Uhtred should heal. He didn't get hit last time, so he should be fine. Yanni should still be healing. So Yanni heals another 15. Ford should be totally fine. Margaret heals another 15.
Yep, I'm up to 98.
Yep, that's exactly what I got. Cool. So I drain another 30. Yeah, and then I channel positive energy on myself.
Are you linked to Ishwood?
I don't think we would, yeah.
After what I've seen so far, no. I give myself for exactly 30, so that's.
Ooh, that would be a good way, yeah, if H-split only ever drops to 0, it would be a good way to like perma H-split in the fight. Yeah.
That's a good thought. You'd have to convince America, because all America's age is like, my new friend, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, totally, we'll have a discussion.
Cool, okay.
All right, Uhtred.
Oh, no, he's still dead.
Oh, he's almost not.
Glenn, you should be at 19 temporary hit points now, because you were.
That lasts one round,
Oh, okay. So he
correct?
Well, I don't know if when you phrase it like that, it's correct. I have to look it up.
Yeah,
I was
I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that those temporary hit points last for one round.
well, yeah, let's move on. I'll
Okay.
circle back to it.
Right, so Uhtred.
I think it's.
I fly up to help flank with my buddy.
Okay, so you're gonna fly up around back.
Yeah, so that leaves so that puts us in flanking positions.
And you've got boots of flying, right?
Yeah, I can fly.
It's per level.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, per level, yeah. So he's up to 19 additional temporary hit points.
All right. He will. The dragon will take an attack of opportunity on Uhtred as it comes up. He knows it's not the best idea because Uhtred keeps on smacking him every time he tries to. But fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that will hit. Uhtred, go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
This is gonna be the one, man. Nope, but I will hit him.
He so desperately wants that natural 20.
Yes.
You chop off his toe.
Yeah. 59 points or 59 to hit.
59 will hit.
Not great, but not bad. 54 points of damage.
Okay. Big hits. Big crits. Almost there. All right. So that was Uhtred. Fort. District. Held. So you're gonna move up to attempt to. Yeah, and he will take an attack of opportunity. How many attacks of opportunity does this guy have? 12. He's so many attacks of opportunity. He's got a dex of 35 and he's got combat expertise.
Yeah, that'll do it, I guess.
Or not combat reflexes. Gets one attack of opportunity for every bonus point for every dexterity ability.
That's a dex guy. There you go.
So that is going to probably miss you. What's your armor class against him right now?
I think my armor class is 35.
Against him? Did you sneak attack him?
I did.
So it's
Oh,
47.
yeah, it's 49.
49? How did it go from 35 to 49?
37 to 40.
Oh, 39. Okay, yeah. So he misses.
Yeah. I accept his miss.
Okay.
Sucks to suck, dude.
And just a reminder, debilitation. Gotta remember to put that minus to his armor
yeah.
class and minus to his hit.
And you get an additional +3 for flanking.
Okay. I can make 2 attacks.
Yes, sir.
Pocket rockets, baby.
This is it, dude. This is fucking it.
So that's your set, that's definitely your offhand. If you
Uh-huh.
wanna, now remember, it's once per day.
I would want, I mean,
I mean,
you do you, man.
I've kind of
Good
used
time.
one. It felt
Okay.
really good. I'll hold one. I will not.
You're gonna hold on to it?
I'll hold on.
Okay, so just regular crit, not crit your sneak attack.
Exactly.
Okay. Alright, so yeah. 2 sneak attacks, one where you double your weapon, unholy and static damage.
This is a demigod. We're murdering a demigod.
Are they gonna go? The Mirage?
They're just shy.
Okay, so it's like,
I mean, like, it's basically like Thanadrin, he's like one of these, like the highest level of psychopomp.
Mhm.
And he's probably got an actual, like, efficient station above that.
Mordor.
we murdered demigods a long time ago, we killed you.
80
That's pretty cool.
86 points of damage, 12 of which are unholy damage.
So 86 on the first one.
Uh-huh. And
You're killing it with the D6 rolls.
Mother of lies.
myrtleize.
Year.
And then Dan, just a question, what, after Boar, if Boar doesn't kill him, do I get an attack then?
Oh, you didn't get your attack?
No,
Oh, okay, yeah. You should, I mean, you should have before Bork came up here. Go ahead and roll it.
okay. That'll hit.
Uh, 89 points of damage, 10 of which are unholy damage.
And then I had 55.
Right.
All right, and with one on one side and the other on the other side, 2 of you wombo combo this motherfucker.
To bash brother.
And with those 2 strikes, it slays the Yamaraj. So being an outsider that belongs to the plane of purgatory, just causes him to poof and despair.
He's not trapped though?
When they're killed, they go
Okay.
back to their plane of origin.
Okay.
Like it's where he is, it's where he belongs. His soul isn't, you know, like just if you died, your soul would go to Delic's plane.
Gotcha. Even if we are in
Your
a.
body would still be here, but he is a soul.
Gotcha.
He's not, there's no, like, he's not a corporeal body inhabited by a soul. His corporeal body is his soul. As an
It's
outsider.
like cicada.
Gotcha.
Nice. Broken skull.
Makes sense.
17. And as you do that, a crystal that he had kept somewhere on his body, possibly, you know, tucked in some of the feathers somewhere, drops, and Yanni reaches out and catches it as it comes to the ground, and just pretty much as he catches it, he shrinks down to normal sized Yanni.
Wow.
That's cinematic.
That is pretty. Choo choo choo. And it makes that Mario noise.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Crystal.
you're left alone in the room, looking around, you can see kind of the vague outline of the entrance you came in.
Let's go.
Yeah, should we cast fly ourselves? So we can just like. Cause we were using Yanni to get over the walls and stuff before.
Yeah, only you and me need to fly.
Yeah, everyone else can airwalk or do their own thing. Yeah, so I cast airwalk on Yanni. I accept a fly from Largo.
I accept fly for myself. Largo reiterates that he solved the riddles. Let's do this thing.
So we're heading back to the central thing, to put in the stone.
What does a crystal look like?
Yeah, we should probably do that first.
Crystalline?
Yeah, it looks like a looks kind of like a soul gem from Skyrim.
Okay.
Like pink.
Like a handful of crystal?
It's oblong,
Okay.
like, you know,
Uncut.
vaguely cucumber shaped.
Okay. Like
But yeah.
worked crystal, like, or it's just. a
It's not,
raw
it's,
ass
no, it's,
crystal?
yeah, it's like, you know, someone snapped it off of a geode somewhere. It's not like cut and polished or anything like that.
So we fly back to the central, well, there's a big prismatic wall around this thing.
Yes.
So
Well,
But
the
slot-
metal ring is on the outside of that orb.
So is there a hole that perfectly fits this crystal?
Yeah, it looks like, you know, there's the largest metal ring around it, which is, it's not like spinning drastically, it's more kind of like doing a little bit of a wobble thing. Looks like it kind of mimics the like wobble of a planet, like the
Okay.
equatorial motion.
Yeah.
So like it's not standing perfectly still, but there's, you know, you can get to that slot and does look like the crystal will fit.
Pop that crystal in there, baby.
Cool.
You pop the crystal in and you see like some of the engraving in that ring goes out and kind of fills a third of the ring.
Cool.
Which one do you want to next?
Which one's the closest?
Closest would be the one that has the riddle written in giant.
Okay, they're close. That's the medium of one. Okay, so we fly towards the medium-sized dome. And we arrive at the dome. And then either Mirak or Uchu in giant says an eclipse.
And the pain of force energy dissipates. Open aperture expands into the
Run.
Yeah. Okay,
Is everyone healed?
we're cruising.
Is what? Yeah, everyone should have been fully healed. That last one just.
Rush
would have
through the
mainly been-
H-lit included?
Way to go, H-Lit. Way to go.
Alright, so Largo would have needed healing and then. Yeah. Healing.
And H-lit is kind of permanently greater invisibility, right?
no, he gets it like 3 times a day.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. I see that now. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mind Blank on myself and H-lit.
I need to do 105 points of healing after the last fight. By the end. So. I just absorb that. And then when I'm done absorbing that, I do my healing hands on myself and a shrimp.
When I explained to you that I've now cast Mind Blank, so once H-lit goes greater invisibility, nothing will be able to see. And same with me.
Okay. Let's roll a heal check. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, I rolled 18, so I showed myself.
Ish, yeah. How old is it usually?
3074. Yeah.
Ancient.
Yeah.
Ancient.
And that's what they told me. I could have misunderstood. Could be 30,074.
Maybe it's in the transcript. Here, it's a little, it's a program.
I asked it, how old are you? And I said. I said, okay.
And then he promptly hacked up a scale ball.
I like that. It's a flying cat.
It's all right.
All right. So,
Choking sounds. PP tip.
the aperture opens and inside you see three giants. And they are probably around 30 feet tall. Some of the largest giants you've ever seen. And they have a strange sort of skin coloration where it appears that their skin is, well, the male has a golden skin color and the females have like a whitish gray skin color. But it looks as though someone superimposed over each of them a large black circle. So like for women, there's a curve that goes, you know, like across her chest, around her waist, and this arm, her head, her chest, and down to her waist are all black, but her arm and her legs are gold, or like a pale white reminiscent of the moon. And on the other woman, the circle comes around her chest, one arm, most of her right leg, all of her left leg, but her face and her shoulder and her right arm and her right foot are this pale white color. And the male, his circle seems to cut at each of his wrists, across his stomach, and the top of his head. So black across, black head, black down to his thighs, and his legs are like this golden bronze, and his hands are golden bronze. As though they're each suffering a partial eclipse of their own bodies. That's pretty cool.
A partial eclipse of the heart.
Maybe. And you guys, so Uhtred spoke the word. And it's pretty cool. Yeah. Like this makes sense. And they stand there seeing you open the space. They look tense, they look ready, but they're not attacking.
You want to use that?
Yeah.
Well, since we don't have to fight, that would be nice.
I don't speak giant, so you're gonna.
I can translate.
Oh,
Yay!
Yay.
Uhtred's doing the diplomacy check.
With a diplomacy of 43, as we enter the room, Mirak raises his hands and he walks out ahead to the giants.
there.
Yeah, sure. And he says, well met, we do not want trouble if it can be avoided. We are lost. We don't belong on this plane. How did you come to be here?
The woman on the left says, do you think us such fools not to know who you are and what your purpose is here?
I think myself enough of a fool to not know why you are here. I'm not trying to conceal my purpose here. Are you for the Tarask and the jobs it will bring?
Yeah, the other ones, the other female says, we are the chosen of the darkening sun.
Hmm. Hmm.
We are the ones who cast the ritual that brought you here.
Mhm, mhm.
Will you send us back then?
Direct.
The male says, that is not what the fading light wills.
Then your light shall fade now.
I like,
Okay.
and I cast Dawn Hammer, as Richard says.
Yeah.
I cast greater invisibility, as does my flying friend, and I hop aboard him.
Mirror telepathically to all of you says, close your eyes.
Okay,
If you look, it doesn't work.
well, so we're gonna kick this off with Mirok.
Okay.
Mirok says, tells you all, close your eyes. He casts light
Light of the inevitable dawn.
Fuck yeah.
Out of my hammer.
Yeah. Because you know what has low fortitude saves? Giants.
Well, I mean, they said they're part of like it's all thematically appropriate.
Yeah. I'm just giving you.
Hopefully, we don't have to fight too many more things.
Yeah, I'm even tracking my spells and stuff. It'll be great.
Okay. Well. So.
That's a bit of a slug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good though. It's just a fucking slugfest. It's designed to drain us. Drain us.
Straight him in the brain. Dude.
Drain us. Drain.
That one is blinded permanently. And the other two are wincing, but they still have eyes on you. And like the whole room is gone, stark white. Everybody else still needs to make a fortitude save. You just get a +4 to your save to not be permanently blinded. What was the save DC, by the way?
Level 8 spell would be that plus my counter.
24?
Yeah,
20.
level.
5?
We're getting 25 from.
What's your charisma bonus?
24 is my total
So
charisma.
what's your charisma bonus?
It'd be a 7 additional.
Right, 7 plus the level of the spell, which is 8,
Plus 10.
it's 15 plus 10.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, no,
That's good. I hate-
two of them rolled in the high teens and then one rolled a natural one. So.
Great, good. Yeah. Either way. When they pass, it's so good.
Okay, so
38 to save.
38. Uhtred,
39. 39.
39. And Yanni got a.
The Otis roll was 17.
Really paying off. Here, 30.
Cool. 35 for Largo and a 29 for Ace.
So. With that, let's have everybody roll for initiative.
He's got.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a group initiative, thank you very much.
Me too.
Let's see who's waiting, who's trying. Yeah, you're probably still going on there.
Okay. Anyone above a 20? No? Oh, let me roll for Yanni. Nope, not even Yanni. Yeah, Yanni's at a 19. Anyone else above 15?
No.
Otis rolled a 10. I don't know what his mod was. If he has another thing.
Otis goes on your initiative, buddy.
Oh, sweet. So, nope, 6.
All right, above a 10.
14 for Mirok.
14 from Iraq. Above a 5.
Lucky number 7.
9 for
Six.
9, 7. Okay. All right, unsurprisingly, Yanni is the first to act. The entire room is difficult terrain. So you can only.
He does have airwalk cast.
Even the air.
Oh, shit.
air is difficult terrain.
Damn.
9, 30.
Is that because of you?
Yep, that's what I did.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna go out this way. And. We can go full fence. Yeah, you can't see the ground. Everything looks like a flat white space. Everything is depth perception is very difficult. So even moving through the air is difficult terrain. Mirok.
I guess freedom of movement to mitigate that.
No, like there's nothing that's physically impairing.
Okay, yeah.
It's more of a perception thing.
Okay.
Away.
Oh, you're a guy.
I'm gonna cast flame barrier straight across these two.
Okay.
60.
And then I'm gonna take my movement. I guess I'm flying, so I can go 60.
Remember when this used to be the way?
And you were new?
It took like 3 turns to get it ready.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I had to be almost nude. Then Uhtred, as my personal trainer, helped me lose some weight.
Got you back on track.
Yeah.
20 feet long per level. Yeah, that's 20.
Who were the Lorax?
Yeah.
That was the,
Lift yourself up by the seat of your pants.
yeah.
And you spoke for the trees.
Yeah, I did speak. I always speak.
It's a reflex save to have to.
That's fake tree beard.
Okay.
All right, so. One of them got a 30, and the other one got a 21. So I know 21 fails.
I believe so. If it's a. Oh shit, what was it? 6, 7, 13, 23 total.
Yeah, so that fails.
Is it the blind one who failed? No. How does blindness factor in on something like a reflex save? You can't see it.
It just takes I think like a -4 penalty.
Okay, cool. All right, all the damage.
And I can.
Yeah. 6. It's 55 damage. When it fails. And it would be 27 for the other one, depending on blindness.
blades. Get add to the wall of blades.
Blades.
20 feet high.
If you didn't say that.
Yeah, it's a -4 penalty on most strength and dexterity based skill checks, so I would count that with reflex saves.
Cool.
But still,
Calvin,
Okay.
four.
I've taken off.
Taking a life at 4 years old.
She's gonna like jump back in reaction to that.
Okay.
And she takes 27 points damage.
Blades.
The other one takes 55.
Wall of.
That's the wrong color, right?
Whirl of blards.
Bladed.
You're a blizzard, Derry. How did you get all the way over there?
It's easily long enough.
No, how did you get all the way?
I moved. I'm flying.
It's still half, you know,
Oh, the difficult terrain. Yeah, okay, well,
so it's, you know,
I would-
flying it's
yeah.
30 feet. I mean, you get most of the way.
Kids are very.
You just
You
can't get
are
all the
very.
way. Right. So.
You're a lizard, Larry.
You're a lizard, Gary. And the blade barrier is 20 feet tall.
Yeah,
I like that.
So like they're taller.
yes.
Okay. So this one back here pulls, you can see that they all have these like metal balls attached to their waistband.
Mhm.
They each have 3 of them.
Balls.
And like one side looks like jet black and the other side is like mithril. They actually look like they're made out of half adamantine and half mithril. And he pulls one of these balls off of his belt and like jumps up and throws it at you from over above the
We're playing volleyball.
blade barrier. As a quicken spell manifests into the ball.
Okay.
He's balling on you, dude. Ball in the wall, that's what just did.
And that's going to be an attack against you. So that is a 34. Does that be your armor class?
Three power cost like 1, yeah.
Okay. So then it does damage from the throw as well as conveying the spell effect, which is harm.
Cool.
They need to make a fortitude save.
Mhm. 22.
22, that will save, so you only take half. 100 points. Plus 7, 12.
Mhm.
39 points of damage from just this heavy, like, it's about the size of a basketball slamming into you. And it slams into you, you feel this pulse of necromantic energy just flow into you, and the ball drops beside you, bounces a couple of times, and then blinks back to his belt.
Fuck.
He says, "Forgo your quest. It is folly. Or
We follow our follow.
Luckily.
actually, you know what? Never mind. That is a teleportation effect. Ball just drops down next to Mirak.
It's the ball.
What happened?
Because it blinking back to his belt would be a teleportation effect.
Which would
And
be a
you're in
thing.
dimensional locked space.
Got it.
I just
Yes,
realized
that's
that.
it.
That's a bummer.
I mean, the thing weighs like 56, it's like a stone ball. You could move it around, the rest of you, not really.
Yeah.
Or
How long am I gonna be down here for? Threw a ball. These three fucking guys.
One of them is blind. I don't know if that was his sneak attacks.
There's a blade beard here.
It's 20 feet high. You can fly.
Okay. I fly up to the ceiling.
Okay.
And make my way towards the blinded woman. In hopes of stabbing her in the back unawares.
Blinded.
Blinded.
Blound.
Wow.
Alright,
Down,
so
dude.
you are, the entire space is difficult terrain. including the
Absolutely.
floor. So here's the thing,
It's not good.
you can move 60 feet
Yeah.
and that's your whole round.
Mhm.
Now you can run. And that would mean that you forego your dexterity bonus to your armor class until the start of your next round. But if you run, you could get around and behind her and to the other side of the blade barrier. That would be moving 4 times your movement.
Yeah. I want to mash her in the gash, I guess. Go ahead.
It's better.
Yeah.
Much more offensive.
The suffix. Rhymes. It's poetry.
You're taking the run. We're going with Dex.
So you're gonna run to the other side?
I'm gonna run her.
Okay.
You're a good runner.
End of the free action. I go invisible. Before I do this move. I'm invisible. I don't know. They seem like powerful magic giants. I don't know what they can do.
No. Right now, pretty simple. I am going to swift action go small. I am going to H-Glit is going to swift action get big. I am going to use my move action to hop on and then greater invisibility myself with a standard action. H-Glit is going to greater invisibility with a standard action and move to there. And we are both mind blanked, so true invisible. Even if they have true sight. We're not gonna do anything, we're just gonna be invisible.
We will know.
Be invisible, be invisible. Oh, I shouldn't be talking, should I? Damn it.
Family. We are hunting giants.
Okay.
Jonathan John.
No.
3 giants with noses. Where's that from? Oh, you may have heard me tell this story before, but I had this friend, well, still have him, I guess I just haven't seen him in 10 years, but
So it's a story you told.
yeah,
We can go over it
yeah,
later.
totally not important right now, not relevant to the battle.
Okay. So she backs out of the
Oh.
blade barrier. She makes a reflex save, but she still takes half.
Okay.
Blades.
And
She takes 25 points of damage.
I'm going twice as high.
Yeah. You don't have to say my word for it.
With noses.
What? Mars? Marses?
And she falls out. Damn the light. And casts Polar Midnight.
Cool. Like where we're
It's the opposite of what you just did.
Basically.
Yeah, it's a big dark space that if you stand in it, you're gonna die.
Polar midnight.
Okay.
Stay out of the. Are you afraid of the dark? Yes.
We fought Is it the white dragon that had Blood Midnight? Possibly else I could cast it. It's pretty gnarly.
You did,
I guess it.
future you.
Oh, yep. Man, I'm awesome.
Fucking badass, like uber gray bearded Murok.
Yeah, you die.
You're a lizard, Gary.
You're a lizard, Gary. You're a gizzard, Barry.
Really good.
Oh, never mind, okay. So she doesn't move back, because this is centered on her. She moves up to here.
Okay.
Actually, she can't move that far. She moves up to there. Casts Polar Midnight. And the area around her immediately darkens. Since this is a 9th level spell, it's going to cancel out the effects of the inevitable dawn. So
At what range?
well, like its epicenter was here where you cast it.
Yeah.
So since her spell is overlapping it,
Oh, okay.
it just
Cool.
ends the spell.
Cool.
Which is, it's gonna hinder you guys as much as it's gonna hinder them.
Yep.
And do you think, I don't think that's gonna hit Murok. Nope.
Probably not gonna reflex.
So just Largo and Yanni need to make fortitude saves.
Fortitude.
Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Wow, look at that.
I failed it. They should have made it not. 24 for Mr. Aisley. And 16 for me.
Ishla the boy.
Right, Ashley passes. You fail.
Yep.
Yanni also fails.
So we take unlimited damage.
We
You
just
too.
Sounds like a pipe breaking.
In a way, it
Like
was.
pea drain, you know?
You and Yanni take 13 points of damage. And 3 points of dexterity damage.
Ooh.
Yanni.
Nice.
Utri.
Let's do it. So I'm going to run.
All right, hold on, let me, because this doesn't go away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna go into the darkness. I kind of want to go to the right and get as far as I can to the next giant and throw my axe at it.
Still shitty terrain.
No,
Oh, it's not?
no,
It's a dog.
Did her ally have to make a save?
Yep.
Yeah.
Friendly fire, dude. It's right neighborly.
Okay, Ishmael also has to take half of that, what was it? 13 points of damage?
Just 13.
Yeah. He also makes a save, so he takes 6 points of damage. All right, so Uhtred, yeah, you could, so you're gonna go over
All right, well,
here.
so I'm gonna rage. Come and get me. I'm kind of thinking I want to pick that ball up, that stone up.
I mean, you can if you want.
First, yeah, I'm gonna stop at the stone and put it in my little sack.
You can't,
It's the size of a basketball.
Okay.
It weighs about 50 pounds.
Okay.
And your sack is just a sack. It's no longer a bag of holding because no interdimensional travel.
Okay. The ball, that stone just seemed important to that guy, so I kind of, all right. But anyway, so I'll get as close as I can and throw my axe at that guy in front, or that girl.
Okay. Give me an attack.
That'll do it. Well, I think.
solid adamantine basketball.
It's like
60 to hit.
A what?
60.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Slamming DPs, dude. I stay way hydrated.
48 points of damage.
Let's say a charity.
48.
Yeah.
All right. You throw it. It flies through the blade barrier, flicking aside the force blades and chunks into her. And then you call it back to your hand.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? You want Otis to do anything?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was gonna have Otis. Otis is behind me. And then I guess he has to be. But these things are evil because this is a death cult, so he's going to smite whenever he can. So do I hold? Is that hold or wait?
Well, right now there's a 20-foot tall wall of blades between you guys and the thing. So
No, I know, but before you were telling Bort, there's a difference in holding and waiting or whatever.
if you ready in action, you say this specific thing has to happen, and then I'm gonna do this specific thing. If you hold and you're just like, I'm gonna wait until I want to jump back in.
Okay, Otis is going to ready in action to smite the first thing that's close enough to for him to attack.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that brings us to the blind giant.
It's a great brand name.
The blind giant.
Don't forget to black back in. Blind jet.
Who is also going to cast Polar Midnight on her, centered on herself.
Centered on herself. Take a look. It isn't a book.
Let's make a fortitude saving.
Who does?
It's too bad. So the caster of Polar Midnight is not affected by Polar Midnight.
I would assume not.
I mean, the Dawnhammer spell you came up with. I'm not affected by it.
Yeah, well, this is a 9th level spell. So, I mean, it says it's a. Well, no, it says range 30, close.
32 to
It's like the 30-foot spread is just a weird, like, it should just say 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
If it's, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna say this is the way that they do it.
Yeah.
They're literally eclipse giants, so the like manipulation of light and darkness is kind of their shtick. We'll say that for the purposes of this is the way it works for them. They still can fuck with each other on it.
Okay.
So he still needed to make his save. He's still going to take partial damage. What'd you get?
32 to save.
Okay. So that's 17. Okay, So that's 8 points of damage to you.
8 points of damage from board.
No, 8 points of damage.
I accept.
And it is very cold. Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
Yanni. Yanni's gonna attack.
Did I get married?
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Hold on.
As he approaches, there's an attack
This is
of
actually
opportunity.
Yeah, I very poorly.
Massive fists come down towards him. It's gonna hit a 47. I'm sorry, they do have weapons. They all have long swords. So 9,
30-foot tall giants.
14. Yeah, yeah, their long swords are like 15 feet long. 14 plus. So that is 44 points of damage to Yanni. And Yanni's going to make 2 attacks.
They can't be there.
And that one is a critical.
He crossed the midline. But they're super limited. where-
Does not confirm. Wait, no, it does. He hits a lot better when he's not giant. Or his attack lands a lot better when he's not giant. So confirms a crit, lands another hit. I'm just gonna dice these. Got way too many fucking dice. Um, 69 plus 39 is 108. That's damage. And he's gonna throw a quivering palm on us. It looks like humanoids that aren't particularly magic or weirdly powerful. And that is a 32 on the fortitude save, so they're fine. He gave it a try.
Artificial.
Mirok.
I'm going to use my signature healing skill on myself.
Okay.
And since Richard did there, him as well. So why not? So that puts Richard at a plus 19 temporary hit points for this fight. For the next 19 rounds.
Okay.
That tops me off after that horrific fall attack I suffered. And then I'm going to.
It's a full round to do that. So
Oh, so I can, okay, cool, I know. All good. Um,
So this guy is going to move out of the. Just enough out of it. And he's going to pull another one of the orbs off of his belt. And manifest some magical energy into it and throw it to her. She catches it and is healed.
how does she see it in polar midnight?
It only reduces the light by 2 levels and they have dark
Oh.
vision. It doesn't like go solid black. It just reduces light by 2
the
levels.
other one.
It's not deeper darkness.
Deeper darkness, yeah.
Four.
I stab the blind woman in the back.
Classic.
Is that a 5-foot step?
5-foot step, yep.
Okay,
Go ahead and take all 5 swings.
bingo. Versus 10.
You are all feeling it, like those of you who are in the polar midnight, like ice is beginning to creep across your body. And if you don't move, it starts to encase you.
40 hit.
That'll hit.
Hits. Second attack. Oh, 16 threatens a crit. It is 42 to hit.
That what?
I'm going to pass the mic on this crit.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Natural 20. That'll hit.
Well, did you confirm that first crit?
Oh, well, I use my natural 20. I just rolled to confirm my crit. Okay. Next. Uh, 31 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you say something about like confirming crits with a 20 means an exploding crit? Like a house rule that you made, or am I just
If he's
totally?
gonna pass it,
Yeah.
it's not his to, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
well, and usually I was like, if you wanna roll, put an action die on it, it could be an extra special crit or something.
Okay. 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Wow.
Well, I mean, her being blinded and you being invisible.
19 on the die. Threatens a critical.
Okay.
Roll to confirm. I'll put an extra die on it.
Okay.
Um,
So you're
Yeah.
passing one crit, I assume you're gonna keep
I
this one.
accept the other crit. I will raise this crit. Okay, that is,
Was that your last? Or your fourth?
that's 5 attacks that hit.
Okay,
One of them is a critical.
okay.
This is a critical.
So it was a 19 on the die, but it was your last attack. What was your total hit? On your last, because your last bonus is kind of low.
Oh, yeah. 35 to hit.
Okay.
Dude.
So
Can I have some assistance rolling?
Yeah,
How about I roll? Cause it's sneak attack for everything.
right.
Um,
So that's 12d6 per hit.
Uh-huh.
5 hits. That's 60d6.
Yeah.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 ones.
uh, 45.
25. Okay. And then do you want me to roll the 15d6 for the? Well, it's actually going to be 18d6
Because of the
for
crit.
the crits.
Mhm.
Yeah. and then it's gonna be 13 times 6.
Mhm.
Then the 18d6 is another 61. And then the 13 times 5 is 75 or 65. So that is a total of 4. All right. 374 points a day.
It's a hit before. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, she done.
Nice.
She falls over.
Yeah.
Blind and dead.
She had already taken 75 points of damage. Even if she hadn't, that still would have killed her.
Okay.
Wow.
She falls over. Blind and dead. Ward becomes visible, floating in the air. And I look down. And as a reaction, I go, "Aw."
And just start floating over to the guy while making eye contact.
I will say for your own information, you obviously saw like the unholy damage, deal
Uh-huh.
damage to her.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, they're holy
So
ass.
she's not evil.
Okay. It works.
Largo.
Here's the deal.
Senior Disney trait.
Oh, wait, you also need to make another fortitude save. And you take more cold damage.
In the
You do.
oh,
You're still in the polar.
I'm in the polar midnight. I didn't take damage last time.
Right,
I
because you made the
I
save.
made my save. Okay. That is a 33 to save.
Okay, you'll save.
I'm telling you, man. What is
Yeah,
it
that's
called again?
definitely
That twist away.
twist away.
Paid for itself
Yeah.
already. I mean, it's been amazing.
No, it takes away your biggest weakness.
Well,
I
I don't
upgraded.
know about
I thought your fortune saves.
that. I will say, getting dominated. by
I rolled
somebody
a
and
touch
then I
attack.
murder all of you. It's a big weakness for me.
It's big news for all of us. It's not.
All right, this is your irresistible dance.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is this your concentration check?
It
Yes,
certainly can be. Yeah. I mean, she can't see. I'm totally invisible. Do I still have to make a concentration check?
Greater invisibility.
I'll say, yeah, I mean, like, you can still make an attack of opportunity against a invisible person.
Yeah.
You just get like a mischance and it's really hard.
So yeah, casting dispensively.
Not to mention, like, you're going up to her and you're like, "Hula foswa kan molubota."
Yeah.
That's fair. So 15 on the die plus my concentration. Yeah, we're looking at like fucking great. 44.
Okay. I'm actually thinking like for Otto's irresistible dance, it's probably like singing show tunes.
Yeah.
Just voice.
Come on, 15 or higher. 17. Plus 11, 28. For touching.
28, they'll definitely hit.
Okay, so DC 31 will save.
Which is in your favor, because that was a 14, it would have made it. Roll 19.
Roll the 19.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for one round, she has a -4 penalty to armor class and a -10 penalty on reflex saves.
And she can't do shit.
And she can't do shit, and she provokes attacks of opportunity on her round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nicely done. Okay. It's her turn. She provokes an attack of opportunity from Yanni.
And me. And Aishley.
Okay,
So,
good luck.
yeah.
Actually, no scratch.
Yeah, dude.
What are you gonna do? Bunker with your staff?
It's super effective.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Aishley. Oh, it rolls in it, Nick, natural one.
It's not.
And then Largo. Rolls. A 3. On the die. So, cool. Swings.
And then Yanni does 23 points a day.
What are the negatives on our saves right now?
-4 to armor class, -10 to reflex.
Okay.
That lasts until the end of her next turn or the start of your next
I
turn?
think it's the start of my next turn.
Well-
It's 1 round is the duration, and 1 round is 1 round. So at the beginning of my next turn, that would be a total round.
Okay.
Yeah, the duration is one round plus d4.
Makes sense.
Rounder in the pound, dude.
If it's a full round, that'll be the beginning of my next.
Uhtred.
I am going to. I can see, right, as I'm not completely blind, I can see the giant, right?
Yeah.
Can I move up to her and still have all my attacks?
Not all of them.
Can I have 2 of them?
You have one of them.
Let's do it.
Oh, I passed my crit.
Or just come behind me.
Wait, can Uhtred have my crit?
Well, she's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's for, yeah. Gotcha.
Alright, yeah. Otis follows you into the polar midnight. Both of you need to make fortitude saves.
Mine is
Village needs medicine.
Okay, like.
a 36
36. That's fine.
for me, and then Odie rolls a.
That's a D.
Oh, good buddy. Odie rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
What is
So
that? Is that from the way back?
It's from both.
Otis might run out of the polar pit.
okay. So 15. So Uhtred, you take 7. Otis takes 15 points, and he's like, yeah, no. That's no good. And he's also going to take 5 points of dexterity damage. And Uhtred, you can go ahead and make your attack.
What's a natural 20? But that is 51 to hit.
I will hit. You are a little confused that you're approaching this giant woman and she's doing the Uma Thurman dance from Fiction.
Then I just do 48 points of damage.
48. Okay. All right, that's it for Uhtred. The male giant. It is gonna take the last orb from his belt and throw it. He's gonna throw it at the dancing girl. Since she can't catch it, he's just gonna have to hit her with it. Okay. So that hits. She takes 13 He's gonna pull a punch on that throw, so she's only gonna take 20 points of damage. Out of, which is subtracted from the 150 that she's healed. So she's healed for 130. Focus the heal. Yanni is the lead.
Here we go.
Alright. He's gonna lay into her. You're gonna float up a little bit. It isn't like punching her in the ankle. No, he flies up to a more midsection thing, get some gut shots in there. So all of those hit. That is a hit. Yeah, all of those hit, one less. That hits. What conditions is she under?
She's not under any particular conditions. She's under -10 reflex save and -4 AC, and she can't make any actions. She's not shaken or fatigued, nothing like that.
Okay.
If she were, it would be way too ridiculous because it automatically succeeds, at least for one round. So specific. She is dancing.
Dazed, flat-footed, paralyzed, staggered, stunned, or unconscious. No, she's not under any of those conditions.
I really don't think so. I think it's just a specific, she is dancing. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Too bad, he would have gotten 2 more attacks. But he hit on all 7.
Come on, Yanni, take this bitch down.
So that is 35d8
Plus 300.
D8.
plus 91.
Dater the Great, dude.
So that is 242 points of damage.
Is that a high hit for Yanni?
Well, I mean, that might be a high round. Well, might not. I mean, he does considerably less damage when he's not righteous. But that's enough to drop her.
So this guy's stuck on the other side of the map in a tiny sliver of non-polar midnight space.
Yeah. Do we see any bubbles fall from her? Because we could just be like, all right, bye.
Steven?
No, it looks like he's in charge in here.
Package deal. The trifecta. Okay.
All
Gotta
right,
catch them all.
Miron.
Cast pillars and mows it around them. The 7 pillars that are 45 feet high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 plus 1 turn 3 levels after, or 4. It's 7.
Lucky 7, dude.
It's 7. A check.
Well, I've got 6.
He's fully contained.
This guy has to be shaking in his fucking boots.
It's kind of got a bear.
And then I'm gonna quicken cast silence on one of my pillars.
Okay.
And then that is my turn.
Okay. He gets angry and pushes forward. With a natural 19, he just smashes these two.
I don't like that.
It's like a bull rush or
And comes right for you.
Great. So he goes through 2 polar midnights and a blade bear.
Yep.
I respect that.
Yeah, you're just like pushing through, and then what about the time he makes it to you? Just like,
yeah, he's in the yucky Venn diagram over
I know,
there.
yeah,
He's in the no-no zone.
Not a good spot.
That's the, and with this.
you
thing
forced
going,
him to
oh,
come through the no-nos.
Here.
It's good.
He had to.
What's the DC on the flavor?
I think we said it was 25. Let me double check that though. I think it's a 6th level spell.
I gotta respect the commitment.
Yeah,
That would be 23.
What a heart.
he could drop our healer, buddy.
It's like he's a fanatic in some sort of cult,
Yeah,
motivated by,
he
I
put
don't
an
know.
eclipse on his body.
huh?
Yeah, it's a little 23.
He's got Otis there with him.
So I'm assuming he saves on the.
Yeah, he does. He saves on the blade bearer. He saves on both of the polar.
He
So he
died.
takes 33 hit points of damage. from
You know,
the
which is
blade
this,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. Heroin. You can hear me say something.
Okay, so. You said how much for the blade bearer?
bear. It was 66 total, so 33. Let's save.
Okay. So he comes through and yeah, he's like scratched up
No, he's not.
and
yeah,
he's
not
got like,
fucked up.
you know, icicles and stuff hanging from him. But he's not, you're, you know, you guys have been tearing into these guys. This doesn't look as harmless for.
He's pissed.
Yeah, that's about right. Fort. Make a fortitude save. Chance.
29. The save.
Okay. So you're only going to take 18. Oh wow, that was a really good roll. 5d6, I rolled 4 6s and a 2. Wow. So it's 26. You take 13 points of cold damage.
Except, get 15 points of cold damage.
What's your passive? 25. Well. 10.
No, 20.
10, 25 with you, bud.
Yeah, but you haven't hit any marks. So like last round you took 13, but then that would have healed for 10. So now you're only down 16, which now I can then heal to 15 on my turn. So you'll only be down 1 on my turn.
I like those numbers.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I floated up behind this guy. I'm flanking with Mira.
You can't flank it with Mirok if Mirok's not adjacent to him.
He's not adjacent.
I'm 5 feet away.
You're 5 feet away.
And if you
Transgress a blade barrier and another circle of fuck. Not good.
Yeah, so
I mean you can fly over the blade barrier.
And then if you stay, as long as you don't cross this line, you have to do another save.
I will turn invisible one more time.
Okay.
Zoom. I will.
So that's 2 uses so far today.
2 uses.
You have 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep track. I will make my way to a handy position. And I will stab him in the side of the head. Sounds good. I get it's a move action, so I get 2 attacks.
Okay.
First attack. Natural 1, baby.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
You try to stab him in the head and he's just like, "Argh," you're like growling at Mirok and he just like takes that step forward and you just like kind of thread your rapier through the back of his hair and now he knows you're there. He's going to make an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
You got a 50% miss chance, so. Okay, well. He definitely hit you, but then he rolled a natural 1 on his miss chance.
Okay.
He misses.
I'll accept that.
And I'll crit his one.
I wish. I will.
He ultra misses board.
Take a second. Okay. Got a better chance. I'm visible, so I don't get the sneak attack bonus. Correct?
Well, I mean, you do get sneak attack, you're invisible, yeah.
42 to hit.
I will hit.
Great. I'll roll this one. Yep. I do. Okay.
Largo, you're up next.
Oh yeah. Wow, those were, I rerolled 2 ones and they came out 6s, baby. I like that.
Very nice.
Uh, 87 points of damage, 4 of which are unsneak damage. Okay. 87.
Largo. I move out of the polar midnight.
Yeah, you still have to make the fortitude save for this, and so does.
I fail it. Ashley gets a 21.
Okay, that's not bad.
All right.
Fail babies. Watching this.
So 8, 9. 14 points of damage, cold damage, and 6 dexterity damage to each of you.
My dexterity is now 6. You said 14.
As your muscles tense and freeze and solidify.
Okay. Okay, so quicken shadow evocation in the form of heat stroke. You can just succeed on a range touch attack.
Pokemon stroke, dude.
Yeah, 23.
23, yeah.
So yeah, I do 1d4 points of damage. Hooray, 3 points of damage. The most important part is -4 on all saves. At which point I dragon breath this motherfucker in the form of a line of fire.
Heat him in the meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and he takes a -4, right, to that save. And it would be a 28 to disbelieve, and then a 28 release.
Okay, so. You got a 39 on the disbelief.
Okay, so it's only 100%.
You got a 28 on the reflex save, -4 is 24, so
That'll fail. Okay, so he takes full damage. That's 40 points of damage. Do I see that it affects him in any other way than I would expect?
Okay, so here's the problem.
Did I fuck up on my?
Characters wearing heavy clothing or armor of any sort take a -4 penalty to their saves.
Oh,
So
so
it's basically wearing a toga.
he's just wearing a toga. Okay. Well, That was fun, wasn't it? So he takes half.
So the 28 does save?
The 28 saves, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's 26 plus 2 for illusion.
Okay.
Yeah, so 20 points of damage.
I mean, still, that's pretty good. I'd hold on to that for later.
Oh, it was a good combo. Yeah, for sure.
20, you said?
20.
Because he's wearing a toga?
Yeah, if they're wearing any sort of armor.
If they're wearing armor or heavy clothing, and he's dressed the way he's dressed.
Light clothing.
I want you to see the eclipse.
All right, Uhtred. Look at my pocket.
Yeah, so I am going, I guess, roll a fortitude save, I suppose. All right.
Yeah.
15, 35, 39.
Okay, that saves, so. That's 25, so you take 12 points of cold damage.
All right. Now I'm going to attack.
Okay, so you had to move to flank or whatever. I assume you wanted to flank because if you went directly to him, you'd have to pass into another polar midnight zone.
Yeah.
You were over here. I already
Okay.
moved.
Okay.
You want to move completely out of the polar midnight?
Would he still be flanking if he did?
Well, I still.
Not with Bork, no. Actually, not with anybody.
Yeah, I'll get in front. Yeah, actually, I'll get in front of Mirok and this guy.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Now I'll attack him.
All right.
Dang it. 48 to hit. 48 to hit.
48 will hit. Who wants that to be so bad?
52 points of damage.
52. Okay. All right. He's looking kind of rough. Doesn't look like he's gonna last another round of this. Yanni is gonna move to flank with Bork.
Oh, Dana, will you put Otis beside Uhtred?
Okay. And he's gonna make 2 attacks. He's gonna make one of these. I think he's gonna save his quivering palm for later. He'll throw a stunning fist. Maybe. Hail Mary. Yeah. It's both those hits. 2 fucking dice. So that is 46. 26, 72 points of damage. It for Yanni. Mirok.
I am going to hold my action for later because I think I'm going to need to do a lot of healing.
Okay.
Or not healing, restoration. So
All right. On his turn, he has to make 2 fortitude saves. No problem. He takes 14 points of cold damage. And he reaches over Uhtred and grabs Mirok.
I like that.
He's a big. Does he threaten an attack of opportunity? Wow, he's that big. It's a big boy.
I mean, like it's reaching over. Yeah, he's He's 30 feet tall. He could probably palm Utri or Mirok with one hand.
But not from
Oh,
more.
I just have to ask, would that then let Otis do his smite?
They're not evil.
I thought
Yeah,
they were a death cult.
This is the natural order that they're trying to preserve.
they have some good points.
They think you're evil.
You're neutral. Sometimes.
I think
Well, can I fucking bite him at least?
Sure. Otis can take a shot. Go ahead and roll D20 for Odie.
Oh my god, if that would have landed on a natural 20. It's an 18.
Okay. So that succeeds. His bite damage is 1d6 plus 2 when he's not smiting.
Nice. 7.
7.
I hope that drops him.
Amazing.
No.
It literally could
It's amazing.
have.
That's cool. That makes, yeah.
Takes a
Yeah,
village.
but he reaches over, grabs Mirok with a grapple check of 59.
Oh, and yeah, but I gotta look at my sheet.
Okay. And quicken harms.
No.
Okay. 150?
Fortitude save.
Sure. Oh, no, it's a 2. Imagine that a fortitude of 18 is not gonna do it.
No, you take 150 points damage.
Now, question, would a fortitude save of 25 do it?
You don't know until you know.
Yeah, might as well. Cool. So that is a fortitude of 27.
75 points damage.
Cool, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. That's it. Okay,
And then he drops you on retreat.
that was necessary.
It's rude.
His root trip. Alright.
I just like Mary's like, no, I'll wait. And he's just like, oh fuck.
Do I need to make a reflex save or anything?
Would that
Have dropped you if it was 150.
No.
yeah, sir. Go ahead and make a reflex save.
That's
And make a acrobatic check.
Corporate dwarf tossing party.
Oh, they talk to the door.
So 3 reflex.
21.
Okay. Alright, so
33 acrobatics.
you're fine. You take a step aside and Mirok lands next to you and like
I've had longer falls.
you actually do land on your feet. It's a you're heavy. It's a heavy hit. So would have been 10 points of damage, but you reduce it by 10 feet to 5 points of damage. Or you reduce it by 10, yeah. So you took a 20-foot fall, 1d6 per.
5 points of patella damage.
Like that event in the Olympics, when they just throw it's like a hammer toss.
Yeah.
Well, like when it lands in the ground, it's just like it's spinning force and it lands. It's just like it's just
So heavy on one side.
yeah, it just stays upright.
All right. Bort kills it.
I kill it.
I mean, you have to.
I kill him.
I mean, there's no way.
I put my evil swords in.
He's got 2 hit points left.
This is like a weird.
I have
episode of
5
Seinfeld you guys
attacks.
are doing right now. Or kills him. I kill him. Yeah, there's no way you don't.
Otis, you almost killed someone.
He's got 2 hit points left. Yeah, if,
Jerry.
if,
2 hit points.
he's got 2.
2 hit points. No
If
suit.
Otis had rolled maximum damage, he would have dropped him to 0.
Yeah,
Would have been pretty
awesome.
close. That would
Well,
have
he
been
would have
pretty
still
close.
been up. He would have been staggered. But he would have been at 0.
It would have been so vulnerable.
So we'll actually Bort and Yanni both need to make fortitude saves.
Get out of the vortex, boys. Fortitude save.
Yeah. Yanni gets a natural 20.
I search his pockets for jewelry.
35 to save her board.
That's fine.
You also healed 15.
That's pretty.
I think you also have 10 hits.
13. So you each take 6 points of cold damage.
I accept.
You don't care.
Sure enough.
And after like another 2.5 minutes, the polar vortexes drop. Unless you're like intending to go into the polar vortex to search through his like 2 polar vortexes.
I was hoping he fell out of it. Holy.
I pass a J around while these.
Yeah,
Vortexes are
that's the way to
dissipating.
go.
I stand on the edge of the vortex and watch his head just get slashed to pieces in the blade bear.
Well, how about we smoke into this cold, the double cold zone here, just blowing like and it freezes into smoke.
Watch how the wind
freezes,
moved it.
and the blades are like, yeah,
Just tripping, dude. Just tripping out.
murdered.
So yeah, after the polar vortexes dissipate, and I guess the blade barrier also drops around that time.
Yeah.
One round per level, so it drops just before the polar vortexes or polar midnights. And you go in, search the bodies. There's 9 of these orbs altogether, but they weigh 50 pounds each. And they, if they're not solid, they're at least coated in adamantine and mithril. They each have these massive, like 15-foot long swords. And yes, the male does have a crystal on him that looks near identical to the last one you found on Yamaraj.
Okay.
I mean, how much shit does Uhtred feel like carrying?
You don't have any ability to loot really. You don't have
I
any
know.
dimensional space to put things in.
Yet.
I mean, you could grab one of the togas and throw them all in, but then you'd be dragging 450 pounds of metal.
Once we disable the dimensional lock, we can run to these places real quick and pick up the loot if we want to. Right now, we need to get this crystal to the ring.
Yeah, okay. Also, yeah, okay.
I'm
So-
for sure gonna take one of these balls though.
I mean, just drag it out of the space to the front.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
drag all the wood out and leave it in a pile of toga in front of the dome.
Okay,
Yes,
we do that.
But you're not taking anything with you on your person.
Correct.
Okay.
Do you
So
want to
you-
spellcraft check with basketballs? What the fuck even are they?
Sure. 33.
They appear to be metal balls.
It's metal balls. Okay, so he was imbuing them with something.
Yeah, they can quicken, cast, heal, or harm. And then deliver that via the balls.
Gotcha. But like,
It's basically like they could do it with boulders or whatever. I just wanted to give them some cool,
Yeah.
thematic things to do it with.
it's 25 pounds of mithril, maybe.
I was gonna say it's super lucrative.
Well, the thing is, considering how lightweight mithril is and how heavy adamantine is, if they're exactly split down the middle, half mithril, half adamantine, they're probably 40 pounds of adamantine and 10 pounds of mithril, but equal volumes.
A lot of fucking coin.
A lot of.
Let's get this crystal to the ring.
Yeah.
So you get the crystal over there, slide it into another one of these holes, another third of this ring lights up. And it's now 11 o'clock, so it's a good place to
I'm good with that.
stop. And we can
So
decide-
I'm right on the rolls, right?
You just went.
We can say, which one do you go to next?
That one I'm 100% sure on. Truth, I'm not 100% sure on.
That's not what I asked.
Let's go to the small dome. And then
Yeah.
axiomatic say I am true.
Where we started.
Okay, doesn't work.
Damn. Okay.
Big swing. Big
Try
putt.
I am true. Not truth, but true. I am true.
Oh, yeah.
That's. Yeah, all right, well, we'll have to think about that one. That one I'm 100% on, but yeah, the true one, I'm sure.
All right, well, we'll find out next week.
Join our heroes.